My lord, I may be allowed to call for an additional affidavit filed yesterday.
Item 1 for motion.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, kindly fast over this matter for time being.
What about item 2?
Yes, lordship.
Item 2.
Deeply obliged.
Item 3. Item 3.
Is he a man between 66 and 71? Because come to page 54, there is a petition submitted by the petitioner before the FRRO.
Yes, lordship.
Hmm. So he wants to get himself registered.
Do we have an order for registration? I'm just looking into that actually.
None appears for the petitioner. Issue notice, returnable 6 weeks, call for the records of FT case number so and so, and give the interim protection. Hmm. Hmm.
It was directed to.
No,
register,
but
lordship.
he's referring to a sale deed of the paternal grandfather of 1950s.
Yes,
So if the paternal grandfather existed in 1950s, maybe he's a person before 66 also.
prior 66.
So let us give the interim. Only the council is not appearing. Last time also no one appeared.
Last chance may be given. lordship.
No. Let us issue notice without hearing the council. As as none appeared for the petition on 19/5 to 2020, as well as when the matter is moved today, we appoint MS D. Ghosh, learned counsel as the amicus. The amicus to act on behalf of the petitioner till such time the learned counsel petitioner may appear, or till the complete disposal of the writ petition, whichever may be earlier. If he comes in, reappears, we'll remove the amicus. Otherwise, let the amicus continue.
Notice has been issued.
Notice 6 weeks, records.
Item 3.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Yes, my lord.
The
Father
prayer
name
of
is, my lord. Father name is.
MS A. Verma adjourned. Why? On your prayer, it was adjourned. That is on 12/4/2003 and 25/9/2020. Records were called for, heard on interim prayer. Interim is granted. We have noticed that by the order of, noticed that by the order 29/5/2020, the records of FT case number 205/2015 was called for. And there is also an interim order giving protection to the petitioner. Records in the meantime have been received. Issue notice, list the matter for hearing. Interim to continue. List the matter for hearing. When do you want?
The date may be given, my lord.
Notice reader কিবা এটা দি দিব for hearing of the matter.
6 weeks corridor, বহুত case আছে।
Any date convenient to everyone.
After 2 weeks,
Item 5,
At least 4 weeks notice has just been issued, lordship.
4 weeks. Item 5.
8 May. Sorry. 8 May.
Lordship, in this case, my lord,
8 June.
as per court order, my lord, page 24, initially released from the charge, my lord, subsequently issue notice, my lord, expiry order.
Focus হোক হয়ে যাচ্ছে এটা দেখে নিব। This. The same order as the earlier one.
Expiry order, my lord,
This is a-
Expiry order.
This is an expiry order.
Expiry order.
expiry order.
Pay 3,000 go back. Heard Mr. A. Moti, not A. Moti, you are nowadays they are, you change
Abdul
your
Mutin
name.
Ahmed, my lord.
Heard Mr. A. M. Ahmed, learn counsel for the petitioner. Learn counsel for the petitioner, right? The petitioner Anna Bibi, alias Anna Khatun Bibi, was referred to the foreigners tribunal number.
Foreigner tribunal number, my lord, Court Gwalpara,
27.
page 24.
Is referred to the foreigners tribunal number 4 Gwalpara for rendering an opinion.
Expiry order, page 27.
This case of this case number 9. 27 maybe, sorry. 27. Were referred to the foreigners tribunal of number 4 Gwalpara for rendering an opinion as to whether the same honor after so and so resulting in restriction question. The petitioner received notice, appeared before the tribunal, but later on remained absent without any acceptable reason, resulting in rendering of the ex parte opinion dated 27/9/2019, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. In the circumstances as noted above, we do not find any infirmity in the opinion dated ex parte opinion dated 27/9/2019. But however, for the interest of justice, another opportunity is given to the petitioner to prove his citizenship on merit. Accordingly, the opinion dated so and so is set aside, ex parte, to appear on so and so. As the petitioner remained absent in the tribunal without any acceptable reason, the cost of 3,000 be paid by the petitioner before the DLSA Gwalpara, and upon showing proof of the payment of cost to appear on the aforesaid date.
And also, as per expiry order, my lord, she has not received any notice, my lord. At that time, my lord, 3,000 maybe,
Acha, she did not receive
no, my
notice.
lord, page 27.
Overall, so.
Second para, my lord, page 27, second paragraph. Initially, my lord, she was discharged from the charge, my lord, page 24.
So June.
Issued notice in the report submitted by the SI to find that a call was affixed. Although he to receive notice to Nilikibo. Opinion delay to. A reading of the opinion dated 27/9/2019 makes it discernible that although notice was issued by the tribunal to the petitioner, but it was served by affixing the notice at a conspicuous place, which is a public place in the village, in presence of the villagers. The said service cannot be accepted to be a service, due service in law, accordingly set aside to appear. Cost to nalage.
Obliged.
Item 6,
Date.
14 June.
Yeah, please, your lords. That's it. This case is also conducting by MSG Bose, so this matter may also be passed over for time. Original document.
Item 7,
All of doing copy to the building.
Maybe lordship. My lord, here the case, my lord, petition of father name recorded 1966, 1977. In the page, my lord, 27 and 29. But in meantime, my lord, your lordship order to directed to file and voter list regarding the
Produce the relevant voters list between
well, yeah,
1970 and
additional evidence,
85, which may.
other addition evidence. my lord.
um,
75 voter list, file my lord, additional evidence. my lord.
Additional affidavit,
yes,
page
yes.
number
87, my lord.
87.
Ahmadul brother and
কোনটো district এইটো? একে normal combination.
Soyeruddin and Sania, where do you find the two names? Soyed Ali,
my lord.
where is
Additional
Soyeruddin,
evidence.
son of Bizu Sheikh? Page 88.
Here, my lord, petitioner brothers and petitioner number.
Mr. Ahmed, why do you just move around from one point to the other? First, let us complete it. We required that a voters list be produced which will contain the name of Soyeruddin and Sanmia in the same list.
I am sorry, my lord.
And you say that I have filed an affidavit, brought in record the list, which is at page 88. We are asking you the question by which entry these two names are available.
My lord, I am
And
sorry.
instead of answering it, you are going to somewhere else now.
My lord, I am sorry, my lord. Actually, I am not in this case, my lord.
Then you take an adjournment, adjourn on the prayer of Mr. What's his name?
Yes, my lord.
H.
Ali, my lord.
Ali, then counsel for the petition, appearing for the petition to be listed again.
Item 8. List again, Guru. List again.
Yes, with your lordship. Lordship, petitioner's father name recorded in the voter list.
Complete
notice.
voters list of 70 of village Noyer Alga contain the name of Ohed Ali and that of Khatija Bibi, wife of in the same voters.
No, my lord, I am.
MS L Wajida, Land Council for Petitioners 6 for further adjournment to produce the voters list of 1970 as indicated in the order of 1/3/2023.
Okay.
List again.
Item 9.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yes, item 9.
Ex party order, Lordship.
Ex parte. Then why did you argue on some page 27 annexure 9 on the other?
Lordship, Lordship, earlier question asked the name of the father, Lordship. And to examine this document, Lordship, that should have.
Yes, Madam
instructed
Verma.
Lordship. No examining, you have not examined, Lordship.
Where is the ex parte order, page number?
Lordship,
Mhm.
Page-
Ex parte number 9. Ex parte বা হয় না নয়।
page 11.
No, করতে পারে। It is not an ex parte order. Mr. Counsel, we have made a wrong statement before the court that it's an ex parte order.
This case, Lordship.
16 adjournments, lordship.
Please, we are making an earnest request. Don't make any misleading and wrong statement before the court.
Lordship, that.
If you are arguing, we are going to issue notice on your counsel. What is your name?
Yes, or my Lordship.
The notice be issued to Mr. A. Sharma, Land Council of Petitioner, as to why an incorrect statement was made that this writ petition is against an incorrect order, when a reading of the order reveals that a petitioner had appeared, filed evidence, and the order is decided on merit.
May I submit one thing?
List again.
May I
File a-
submit, Lordship?
Mr. Sharma to file an affidavit. Next item.
Lordship, learned council, learned tribunal, Lordship, refused to take my written statement, Lordship. They have, after they.
Madam Verma, please deal with this man.
They refused to take.
If we are continuing further, we are going to issue contempt notice. We are very fair with everyone. We just want a cooperation from the council. You are changing your statements every time.
Lordship, from 17, he has been taking time to file WS and 3 years, 4 years have passed. So
So
how does
tell
he
the-
expect the
You know,
tribunal
tell
to
the
take
correct
the
facts before
WS?
the court.
Yes, and he's
Why are you making wrong statements?
not only wrong statements, casting and
So
allegating. even
a
the
statement that
tribunal,
is an ex
Lordship.
parte order would have led to an order in his favor. which would have been contrary to the
In
records.
fact, Lordship, these petitions should be given lot of cost, Lordship, because 4 years to file a WS. From two thousand
And Mr.
seventeen.
Sharma developed a habit of making correct statements before the court.
17 to 22, he's
We are
seeking time to
formally
file
informing you.
WS.
Next time, we may draw up a contempt petition against you. It's not fair to make a wrong statement deliberately, just because the wrong statement may lead to a favorable order. Sorry, we deprecate this behavior.
You have taken time all through, you have appeared before the court. But 5 years, you refuse because you have sought adjournment for 5 years, that is not the procedure, no? So you come on the next day.
In view of the incorrect statement being made by Mr. Ray Sharma, land council petitioner, the district petition is against an incorrect order. Matter stand adjourned to enable the land council to go through the records and make correct submission before the court. This next week.
Next page.
Go to category.
Item 10,
Lordship, may I pray that the records may be called for in this case, then Lordship would produce and pass orders. Because 5 years to file only a WS Lordship,
No, some evidence is fine.
there is no file, but Lordship, there has been, he says his case was rejected.
We'll take it up after, we'll hear it. You must. Let him at least make a correct submission before the court first.
item 10,
Lordship,
listen. Next page.
Lordship, in this matter, Lordship directed the BEO Julia block to make an inquiry. The inquiry was done and they
You
submitted.
have the report.
yes, sir. This is report. Inquiry important. About the competition expansion is the extension number of accident below of marketing and president will only for person who is not according
Let both of them come. The block elementary education officer, Junior Block Nagaon, as well as the inspector of school come district elementary education officer in charge Nagaon, Rijul Kumar Nath, to remain present before the court. List on next week. Copy of this order.
10th May.
Officers, it appears, are in collusion with these people.
No, Lordship, even. the
Otherwise,
headma-
how can you arrive at this kind of a conclusion?
Even the.
Only thing in the end, you write that I'm not a skilled person to identify handwriting. Whereas he himself says that this entry is by different ink, different one. So we just asked you to inquire how this different ink, different handwriting entry appeared at the end of a admission register. What you do is to just get hold of a few students that they said that this Vanessa was available there. So it appears you are not doing these officers are not doing their duty properly. Let everybody be inquired by the CID, including your DO and everyone.
Including the.
If you are
headmaster.
encouraging fraud, we are bound to act a little more severely against you. At least when the DO made a statement, we expected him to be fair enough to the court. And the BO presently working stated he countersigned on good faith of the headmaster. So then why does he countersign? What is the meaning of countersigning? That you have yourself personally verified something. List on so and so 40% presence.
Lordship, even the
A
headmaster.
report dated 29/4/2023 is kept on record. It will be elected to you. The original of the admission register be also produced again.
Lordship is summoning the headmaster also. He ought to be here to explain this.
We don't
Lordship.
want, we want these officers. Why they are not doing their duty?
If Lordship looks into the signatures, both the signatures see by of the headmaster and the block elementary education officer seems to be in the same flow, Lordship.
Sorry, just see. Which page?
It is page 34, Lordship, of the petition.
Those three.
Page 34 again.
The transfer certificate, Lordship. The signature of the headmaster and the block elementary education officer, they seem to be in the same, in the same flow of handwriting, Lordship.
But BO is admitting that it is his signature.
Then the principal signature is either the principal has signed both or the DO has.
And
signed
where
both.
is the original of this certificate? Hand over the original of this transfer certificate. The petitioner to hand over the original of the annexure 1 page 34 transfer certificate.
It may be with the FT record.
Valid
Lordship.
FT record mallet, it is. It will record for it.
এইটো পাতে কি ঠিকই কৈছে এইটো ঠিকই কৈছে এটা অহিত বনাই থৈছে এটা অবিয়াতে বনাই থৈ দিছে ask list again. Next day, ask somebody from the government to remain present. We want to hand over to the CID.
Government council is the date.
And we'll inquire, including your DO and BO and everybody. All will be subject to the inquiry.
10th
Give
May.
them an opportunity to act fairly. It appears they did not.
My lord, the original transfer certificate probably with the FT, my lord.
Sorry.
FT Mori, FT Noga, my lord. The original transfer certificate, my lord. My lord, record may kindly call for my lord, FT record. my lord.
We can get them scanned and sent to us.
No, we want the original for the
Original-
verifying the handwriting.
Original, we must have submitted to the FT lordship.
If the original had been submitted before the tribunal is directed to make the copy of the transfer certificate available before the court on the next day, a copy of the order to MSC.
Item 11,
We, it only along with the complete records of FT case number.
Can I collect them myself, ask them to send it to me and produce it before the vote?
In response, so yes, sir.
Lordship, this matter may also kindly pass over for time.
Yes. Next item.
item 12,
FT for Lobo, huh? FT
Fix the
records.
data. That's correct. No.
To Nasir for Sagar.
Impugn order is at this,
That is the phone to this big.
I do.
One for
One.
Yes.
There will be impugned order is at place, my lord, more on 5.
Who is the father of Rohima Khan?
My lord. Rahima's father, my lord, is Suleiman Sheikh, my lord.
Page number?
Page number 29, my lord.
29.
Serial number 15, 16, my lord. Suleiman Sheikh. It's my lord.
Solomon Sheikh, son of Jabbar.
Yes.
Okay. He is the father.
Yes.
Which document will show he is the father? Which document will
Yes,
show
but
that
the link-
Suleiman
link-
is the
link
father?
Certificate, my lord, issued by the Panchayat and as well as the Gaura, my lord. And they, my lord, they appear before the tribunal and they deposed on oath that and they know the petitioner.
The Gaumura, of which Gaumura?
The
Village,
parental village of the petitioner.
parental village of the
Yes.
petitioner. Where is his evidence?
Is, my lord, this is the place, my lord. Triple on, my lord.
Page number?
Page number triple on. On.
One.
Yes, my lord. Vernacular is a space, my lord,
Hmm.
112.
This is cross examination. Where is his evidence?
This is the process examination.
Sorry. 101. इसको ठीक है वो ला दो उल्टा होता है हमें बिल्कुल टू ला दो This doesn't help you. The Gambura of Paschim Deoldi village. What is his name? Saiful Islam.
Sir,
To
please.
file an affidavit before the court stating his source of knowledge, on which basis, source of knowledge or record, comma, on which basis the certificate dated, where is the certificate page number?
That certificate is at the place, my lord.
It is not annexed, my lord.
Page number.
It is not annexed here, my lord. It is submitted before the tribunal, my lord.
The certificate issued to the petitioner had been issued. The petitioner to also make available the certificate made by the Gaunpura this after 2 weeks.
Gaunpura, affidavit will have to come to the government lordship.
A
Government
copy
council.
of this order be made available to the learned counsel for the revenue department.
Not revenue lordship. Yesterday, they clarified that it government, Gaunpuras are appointed by the deputy commissioner.
Deputy, so
Yes,
what,
Government.
for the state, any state council present?
Government to me, Asha,
Mr. Saikia, you are there? A copy of the order be made available to Mr. Saikia.
Concerned Gaunpanchayat secretary also, my lord, he also.
A similar certificate, affidavit be also filed by the Gaunpanchayat secretary of which? Gaunpanchayat?
73 number Tarakandi Gaunpanchayat.
Of 73 number Karagandi Gaon, and a copy of the order be made available to the learned counsel for the PNRB.
Gaon Panchayat's deposition is clear that that certificate was issued only for the purpose of NRC. I've just gone through it. Not for any other purpose.
Okay, then the Gaunpanchayat na lage.
Not
Let us see
required,
the
lordship.
Gaunpura.
Only Gaunpura is required.
Number दिए हुए हैं।
No, NRC certificates they can issue because there is a communication
married
from the Registrar General of India
Yes,
authorizing the Gaunpanchayat secretaries to issue such certificate
for married
To-
women only.
for married women. And that is of a different evidentiary value because NRC has many other data with them. They only compare the certificate with the data that are already in possession.
Yes.
But this certificate has almost no meaning before a foreigners tribunal because you have no other data other than this certificate.
The Panchayat secretary, my lord, he has issued the certificate, my lord, to establish the link of the proceeding.
Link with what? If the
Link with the parents of
Mr.
the.
Counsel,
Yes.
the word link is used in NRC because NRC has their own database.
Yes, my lord. In the-
You have to establish the link with the data already retained by the NRC.
Yes, my lord. In the-
Foreigners tribunal has no data of their own. So the word link has no meaning in a foreigners tribunal. What do you mean by link? Link between one point to another point.
Yes, my lord.
If the other point is not in existence in foreigner tribunal, where is the question of any link? Understood?
Yes, my lord.
But NRC situation is different. NRC has their own database of information. So you establish a link between you and the information contained in the data bank.
Phone number is it?
This is the difference between NRC and the proceeding under in the tribunal.
In the final,
Here you'll have to discharge your burden, prove your citizenship.
the final.
Why are you unnecessarily
Draft
wasting time
NRC,
now?
my lord. Final draft NRC, my lord, the petitioner's name has been entered, my lord. Here, my lord,
NRC has not been
Next
notified,
item, next item.
not been
please.
notified. This submission does not hold much ground, lordship.
Next one.
the.
Item 13.
In the meantime, he may be protected, my lord, as because she is a married lady, my lord.
Doesn't matter.
As it about, my lord.
You produce the material, we'll give you the complete order. if
24/5.
necessary.
In the meantime, my lord, he may be protected, my lord, as because my lord, the police is running after him, my lord.
Doesn't matter. You produce your material. You can have the matter tomorrow also, you produce it. If you
For that
produce
certificate.
whatever you want to produce, you produce any relevant material which will establish your citizenship.
Panchayat certificate is the. my lord,
Mr. Counsel, you are just wasting your time.
Yes, my lord.
Please
It's because, my lord,
make
she
way
is
for
a
the other
married
counsel.
lady, my lord. The police is running after her, my lord. In the meantime, if, my lord, she may be protected, my lord.
Police searching is not a ground to give interim order.
Yes.
Interim order will be based on the prima facie case made out. And Mr. Counsel, you expedite your matter, we can list it tomorrow once again, if you are ready to produce the material.
The cousin brother, my
Next
lord,
item.
the cousin. brother,
Item
the petitioner,
13.
my lord, he also appeared, my lord, before the tribunal, my lord, and deposed as BW2, my lord.
Now, Mr. Counsel, you have to be forcefully taken out from the podium. Please, let the other counsel take his place.
Next week.
Next week. Yes. Yes, what is the submission?
Lordship, my senior counsel just freed from court number 1. She's on the way.
Item 14.
Lordship, the last item is next week or 3 weeks because the Gaunpura has to file an affidavit.
Whatever time he wants. Up to him. Hmm.
It is confusing, Lordship.
3 weeks. Put up cumulative urgency also. Really, if he wants to produce any other material, we can list it next week also. Yes,
May I please, Lordship, we are sending the imperial order dated 25/9/19.
page number. Who is the father of Nazia Begum?
Nasir Ali, Lordship,
Page number
page number, Lordship, 48.
48.
46 is the total list of 2015.
48.
Copy to put the-
48 is Nazia Begum,
Yes, and 46 is the.
wife
other.
of Gul Muhammad Ali. How does it help you? 2019 voters list,
46 is the 2015 total list.
page number 46. 2015 voters list. How does it help you?
Nasir Ali, 690.
Understand, how do you know that Nasir Ali is a citizen?
Which one?
Nasir Ali is the son of
Sophia Khatun,
Sophia Khatun is the grandmother.
grandmother.
Yes. Nasir Ali is the son of Shamsul Ali.
Mr. Counsel, the procedure we are following is, first we want the information, who is the father of the procedure? In which document we will find his name? Then we have to show that the father himself is a citizen. Next material we want, which document will show that this lady or this man is the son or daughter of that particular person. You prepare yourself, we are listing next week. We don't want any other information except for this much. Only two information we want.
I know that.
This next week is big.
Item 15,
Supply happen. Select one now.
behalf of the petitioner and seeking apology, Your Lordship, because relief was granted by the Sonali court and directing the petitioner to appear before the trial court on a date fixed and miserably failed to appear. And also there is a combination gap between the petitioner and the counsel. Lordship, will come to page 11, Your Lordship, the order, perfect time. It was a bona fide mistake, not appeared.
You pay a cost of 10,000. Pay a cost of 10,000 rupees. You are a habitual defaulter.
Never appeared.
You don't appear.
Do you admit, Your Lordship?
Then you come before the High Court. High Court takes a sympathetic view, sets aside, allow you to go back again. Again, you don't appear. So this being the second offense, the cost will be higher, 10,000. Because first instance, we are accepting cost of 3,000 to 4,000 rupees. But as this is a
Repetition.
repeat of the same thing, in spite of the High Court earlier allowing to go back, for the second offense of the same nature, we increase the cost to 10,000. Third, Mr. Your RP has a written. The petitioner Sophia Khatun had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 2, Dorong, Mongoldoi, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number 17/2018, being agreed by the order dated ex parte order dated 23/8/2021. The petitioner has approached this court. The order dated 23/8/2021 is extracted as below. A reading of the order makes it discernible that earlier also upon non-appearance, an ex parte order was passed against the petitioner, and being aggrieved, she instituted WPC 33339/2019 with a prayer that the ex parte order be vacated and the petitioner be given an opportunity to establish her citizenship on merit. Accordingly, the High Court by its order dated 8/3/2021 in WPC 3339/2019 vacated the ex parte order directing the petitioner to appear before the tribunal on or before 25/3/2021 with a warning that in default of her appearance, the ex parte order shall stand revived. The order of 23/8/2021 provides that in spite of the further opportunity being given by the High Court in its order dated 8/3/2021, the petitioner again defaulted from appearing before the tribunal and remained absent without any acceptable reason, resulting in the subsequent ex parte order dated 23/8/2021. We do not notice any infirmity in the order dated 23/8/2021. But however, for the interest of justice, the petitioner is given a further opportunity to appear before the court and establish her citizenship. But because of her conduct that she had defaulted twice, and that too after earlier opportunity being given the High Court, the petitioner to pay a cost of ₹10,000 before the DLSA of Dorong district, and upon showing proof of the payment of cost to appear before the tribunal on so and so. In the event the petitioner appears, the tribunal to decide the matter on its own merit. If the petitioner does not appear, the tribunal will be at liberty to pass any further order as may be advisable. Petition disposed in the above terms.
Item 16.
Next time you come, Mr. Hazarika, next time the person does the same act for the third time to set aside ex parte, the cost will be at least about 50,000. At least 50,000, tell her.
She will appear.
Make it clear to her, not to play around with these proceedings. Yes, Mr. Rashid. Who is the father of Surya Bhanu?
Father is Usman Ali. And
Page number.
grandfather name is 6670 and
No,
father
no,
name
don't
is
go so fast. Tell us one by one. Father, which page?
Father Millard 1985 Millard, West 48.
Page 48. Who is the father?
Serial number 1091 from below Millard serial
Osman. Osman, son of Bandhu Bepari, is the father.
Father Millard.
Where does the name of Bandhu Bepari appear?
Bandhu Bepari Millard, page number that is page 44.
54. Village is different.
Earlier was Sitoli, district is same Millard, PS is same. And now they have for erosion, they have come to the Millard, that place that is called Mopasor. This is.
How do you establish the fact that there is shifting?
Your lordship is right, Millard, but that is Millard, the only certificate and voter list is there, Millard. But that certificate, government that is not.
The Election Commission to produce the downward and upward voters list of village Shitoli and village Mokhwachor to examine as to whether the father or the grandfather of the petitioner, namely Osman, son of Bandhu Bepari, or Bandhu Bepari, son of Faisal Ali, had shifted from village Shitoli to village Mokhwachor. List after 2 weeks.
Copy to be given to Ali.
Ali is not yet.
He's there, Lordship. Please,
Copy
in
to
and out.
Mr. Ray Ali.
Item 17.
This matter, your lordship,
Same. Expertise.
she voted in the year 1977
Sorry.
and her petitioner voted in the year 1977. At the age of 21, the 21 was reduced.
77. Who is the name? Manju De. Where is Manju De, son of Jibon De? 1977, village Mongoldoi. And where is the name of Jibon Day?
No, she is the
Wife of Jibon De Lord.
wife of Jibonde, but father voted.
Acha, Jibon Day is husband.
Particular husband and Manoranjan Sen,
Who is the
He's
father
studying.
of Manju Day?
page 13,
1-3.
one. Voted in the year
Manoranjan Sen
1966.
is the father of Manju Day. Which document will show that he is the father?
That is not annexed.
Produce one document which will show. The petitioner may produce any document which may show that Manju Day at serial 153 of the voters list of village Mongoldoi is the daughter of Manoranjan Sen of serial number 12 of the voters list of village Ekrabari. List after 2 weeks.
Like,
Item 18,
18, yes, Mr. Ali.
May it please the Lord.
Basiram Nesa, who is the father?
My lord, page 18, my lord,
Page 18.
serial number 384, my lord.
Village Digirpar,
Lord.
166. Serial number
384, last one.
384. Faizuddin is the father.
Lordship.
Basira. Which document will show?
My lord, paragraph 20, page 23, my lord, Javabundi, my lord.
Page 23, Jamabandi. Okay. Interim protection. The name is there,
No,
Jamabandi,
no,
same village.
Yes, Lordship.
Call for the record. The way.
Obliged,
Interim protection, call for the records and notice 6 weeks.
Lordship.
item 19,
Kindly pass on.
did this. Item 20,
My lord, Lordship will find page 79 is the my lord father's name, my lord, in the voter list of 1966,
Page 20,
79,
page 79.
79. My lord, serial number, my lord, 471, Solua Ali,
Solua Ali.
Solua Ali,
Solua is the father.
father.
Rupjan is the, which document so? Rupjan
Yes.
is the daughter
My
of
lord,
Solua.
Lordship kindly see page 102, my lord.
102. This is not good enough.
This is that much. And my lord, in addition to that, my lord,
Any other document, Kabin Nama
Yes.
or school
my
certificate?
lord, Gaubra certificate was there,
Gamura is not your Horvozan. Who
Gaubra
knows
examiner.
everything in this world.
and Panchayat certificate also there.
He is also not a man, unless he shows that he has personal knowledge about this fact.
And on villager or examine also.
Where is it?
Gaubra also examine, my lord.
Where is the villager?
Yes.
Villager is more reliable.
Lordship kindly see, my lord, page, my lord, 72.
Mokbul,
Well,
village Mohimari, that same village.
same village, others village.
Paras village. Where is that voters list? Page number 78,
79, my lord.
79, sorry.
Notice may be.
Notice an interim, let this, but subject to this veracity of the evidence of this villager. It will likhi dibo, heri, interim order dibo. The petitioner established the prima facie case by relying on the voters, it will add kori dibo thaki. Baki regular can thaki. By relying on the voters list of village Mohmari, police station Soigao in the Kamrup district, which contains the name of Solua Ali, son of Ayan at serial 471. The petitioner relies on the evidence of Mokbul Hussain, a resident of village Mohimari, to establish that she is the daughter of Solua Ali. the acceptance of the prima facie case shall be subject to the veracity of the evidence of DW3. Shall be subject to the examination of the veracity of the evidence of DW3 Maqbul Hussain. Just find out when you hear, point out this order, that first you have to establish the veracity.
21,
Protection.
You don't want a protection to kati diok. Interim order to kati diok, nalage bole.
Develop like.
So I'm praying for first.
22. Same.
22, same prayer, Lordship, first.
Item 23 for admission.
Yes,
Yes, none appears when the matter is called Mandal. Who is the father of Sogir Ali?
Yes, father voter list, my lord, page 25, my lord.
Voter list. Page 25.
Sekandar Ali Sheikh, my lord.
Sekandar Ali is the father.
Father. And my lord,
Sekandar Ali Sheikh, son of
son of Shabazz Sheikh.
Samaz, Sabaz
Sabaz.
Sheikh.
Shabazz.
And Supia Khatun Bibi is the mother.
Mother, my lord.
And now which document will show
Yes, now,
that
my lord,
Sogir is the son of Sekandar?
yes, my lord, that my lord, lordship, kindly see, my lord, he was earlier declared as an, my lord, Indian by another tribunal in another case, my lord. That judgment, if your lordship, my lord, permits me, my lord.
So you are trying to argue your matter on merit, or
Yes.
you want to argue on the principle of res judicata? You take your call.
Now, my lord, voter list link, my lord, yes,
Mr. Mandal, first you decide amongst within you
my lord.
whether you want to rely on the principle of res judicata or you want to establish your citizenship on merit as per the materials available. You cannot have both
Yes.
to start with.
My lord,
Are you relying on res judicata
res
on the
judicata-
earlier judgment?
res judicata
Yes.
is, my lord.
Which page is the judgment?
My lord, page 17, sorry, my lord, page 37, my lord,
37.
page 37. Page 37, lordship will find property part, my lord, 37A, Sogir Ali, Sekandar Ali.
Res judicata rejected. This is not a reasoned order.
Yes.
Now you establish on your own merit. You said Sekandar Ali is the father.
Father.
Which document will show Sekandar Ali is the father? Any document,
Yes.
any voters list containing both the names,
My lord,
any other document, any land document where Sokor has inherited the land of Sekandar.
yes. Now, except the voter list, my lord,
Mhm.
voter list is the, my lord, only document.
Because in the earlier case also, you did not rely on any other document.
Yes.
NRC is inadmissible in law. Certificate of Gaon Panchayat, that is also inadmissible.
Only, my lord, the voter list is the, my lord, linked document.
Show some document.
Yes.
All the names together in any ration card, the name together in any land document, in any subsequent voters list, something has to be there.
Yes. Now, in
And
the-
something, and if it is actually Sokor is the son of Sekandar, it is reasonable to expect that some document will be there.
other than voter list, my lord.
Any document.
But,
The petitioner claims that he is the son of Sekandar Ali Sheikh, son of Sabaz Sheikh, whose name appears in the voters list of 1966 of village Gwalpara. In the present Gwalpara district. However, no material is available on record which may indicate that the petitioner Sokor Ali is the son of Sekandar Ali Sheikh. Petitioner seeks for an adjournment to explore as to whether any material is available which may indicate that Sohor Ali is the son of Sikandar Ali Sheikh of village Gwalpara.
Two weeks.
Oblations.
Item 24.
24. Musamad Kulsum Bibi.
May please, your lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, the petitioners.
Who is the father of Kulsum
Your
Bibi?
lordship, Momruz Ali, your lordship will
Page
find,
number
page 16, your lordship,
16.
voter list of 1965. Momruz Ali, son of Abdul. And her father's name again appeared in the voter list of 71.
Mr. Council, a little slow. 65 village Lakhopara,
Lakopara, Misamari.
Misamari. Mamruz Ali is the father.
Lordship.
Which document will show Mamruz is the father?
Your lordship, there is a land document, your lordship.
Page number
Your lordship will find. Your lordship, from page 29, your lordship, 29 is the
page
translated.
number
Page
29.
Annexure 7. Name of Kulsum Bibi got mutated
Hmm.
in the Jawabandi, your
You
lordship.
send it back.
And your lordship,
Heard, Mr. Your name, please.
I Hussein.
I, Hussein, Land Counsel for the petitioner also. The petitioner Musamad Kulsum Bibi had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 8. Is it 8?
Lordship,
Was
8.
8. Sonitpur at Tezpur for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT bracket 8, case number 2058/2017. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated 24/7/2018, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved district petition is instituted in the writ proceeding. The petitioner relies on the voters list of 1965 of village Lakhopara, Moza Misamari, in the Tezpur Sadar subdivision of Sonitpur district, which contains the name of Mamruz Ali, son of Abdul at serial 94. The petitioner also relies upon a Jamabandi of a surveyed village in of village Lakhopara, wherein a reference is made to an order dated 27/12/2018 of the circle officer, by which land which earlier stood in the name of Marmuz Ali of Lakhopara village had been mutated, amongst others, in the name of Kulsum Bibi by stating her to be a daughter of Mamruz Ali. Therefore, said material prima facie may indicate that the petitioner had discharged the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946 that she is a citizen. In view of the above, matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1965 of village Lakhopara in Misamari, Tezpur subdivision, which contains the name of Mamruz Ali, son of Abdul at serial 94, as well as to examine the order of the circle officer dated 27/12/2018, by which land at village Lakhopara had been mutated, amongst others, in favor of Kulsum Bibi in place of Mamruz Ali. The respondents in the Home Department may also make their verification as to whether the information contained in the aforesaid two documents are correct, and also whether Kulsum Bibi referred in the order of the circle officer dated 27/12/2018 and the petitioner Kulsum Bibi are one and the same person. Upon doing the needful, reason order be passed.
Lordship, another thing, your lordship, when the name got mutated, it got mutated against the son of Mamruz Ali also. And that son of Mamruz Ali, Hikmat Ali, he appeared before the tribunal as DW2 and deposed that she is my sister.
Sorry.
Your lordship, that land document, your lordship,
Page 27.
page 30, your lordship. If
No, I am on page 29.
29. 29 is the translated copy, but
Maybe.
yes, your lordship. On page 30, your lordship, the name of his son also got mutated.
No, it said mutated in the name of this thing.
Yeah,
And And the name of Mamruz Ali had been deleted.
Yes, your lordship.
So Mamruz Ali's land had been mutated in
The
favor of Kulsum Bibi.
Kulsum Bibi as well as his sons.
Doesn't matter. We
And
are
none
not,
of his son appeared before the tribunal as DW2. your lordship.
we are not concerned with the sons. This document is good enough if Kulsum Bibi had inherited the land of Mamruz Ali.
Twenty-five,
25, who is appearing? Oh, yeah. It's stated that Mr. A. Ali, land counsel for petitioner, is having some serious medical inconvenience. John, list after 1 month.
item 26,
26. None appears for the petitioner. List again. In the event of further non-appearance, appropriate order shall follow.
And-
Appearance, lordship.
MSA Burma, Mr. G.J. Sharma, are present on behalf of the respondents. Yes,
Lordship,
27.
27,
that's enquiry, lordship. Rampura.
Report of the CID, who appears? CID kone appear kore?
government advocate.
এবার মাতি দিব বেলেকেট হয়ে ফেলে
Dinat আছে।
নাটক থাকি যে বেলেকেট হই send information to Mr. Nath. It would timing নহয়, keep it separately.
Item 30,
Mr. Nath come and say what.
Yes, lordship.
My lord, it is a
Yes,
contested
item
matter
30.
before the tribunal, my lord.
Sorry.
It was a contested matter before the tribunal. Tribunal rejected my citizenship due to some irrelevant considerations.
Horiz Ali, who is the father of Horiz Ali?
Haraj Ali's father was Omar Ali.
So where does his name appear?
There are a number of documents exhibited during the.
Mr. Counsel, show us at least one.
Yes,
Show us your best document, which will show that the father is a citizen.
yes, your lordship will find page 60,
1660,
no, 60, 58, voter list of 1966.
page number 60. Voters list of 1970 of village, Borua Hatim.
Before that,
And who is the father?
Umar Ali's father was Haran.
Mr. Counsel, please listen to the question first and then give the answer. The petitioner before the court is Horiz Ali. Who is the father of Horiz Ali? What is his name? And in which list his name appears?
Yes, I am showing you. Your lordship will find page 64.
Hmm?
64, last number, one, in serial number 106, it is mentioned as Omar Ali.
The petitioner to inform the court as to who is the father of the petitioner and in which voters list the name of the father appears so as to establish that he himself is a citizen. List after a week. Next item.
item 31,
Yes, 31.
In this case, lordship.
Arshut who is the father?
Lordship, lordship has asked for a document, lordship, the order of the government, the population, that was the issue now.
Sorry.
In earlier occasion, lordship, your lordship has asked for a document, lordship.
Other occasion. Which occasion?
About 2-3 days earlier, lordship, one lordship, 22-23 lordship. Order date 20.
I don't have the file.
I think Mr. Borbuzeri appeared earlier.
Yes, lordship, he was also directed to file an affidavit, lordship, regarding one non-Cape villages, lordship.
Oh, this is non-K villages. Okay.
List aligned again showing the name of Mr. R. Bortuzari, Land Counsel for the Revenue Department, in as much as the Land Council is not present today when the matter is called. Next week.
Next week. Item 32.
Lordship, kindly pass over this matter.
32 passed over like 33.
33. Item 33.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. We have noticed that on 15/3/2023 also none appeared for the petitioner. And wherein an observation was made, in the event of further non-appearance, adverse order shall follow. In view of the above, for the interest of justice for the writ petitioner, we upon MSB Ghosh, Land Council as an amicus, raised to provide the copies of the writ petition to the learned amicus.
34.
Lordship, in that matter, Mr. Dinath is not in station, he's in.
Sorry?
Delhi. Lordship, the last matter where Mr. Dinath was supposed to appear, he is not in town, he's in Delhi.
27. I think.
It only hit to adjourn for it. Adjourn to be listed for showing the name of Mr. Dina.
Yes, Lordship.
Item 34.
Yes, my lord, it was against an ex parte order.
Ex parte order, which page?
Roshi will find page 30, my lord.
30?
30.
30.
And my best to see. Prem Kumar Malik nahi hame file. Item 34.
Pay 3,000 cost?
My lord, he is very poor. If possible, very little bit of cost to pay.
Sorry. We can't give this kind of
He's a
indulgence.
carpenter, my lord.
You had your opportunity, you did not avail it. Ex parte order.
There
What
are
is
some
wrong? Then we
reasons
dismiss
stated.
this petition. We don't find any wrong in this order.
But there are some reasons stated in this writ petition.
Those
by-
are- we
yeah.
don't accept all
Kindly
those
lordship
reasons.
consider with
Sorry.
regard to cost.
We can't go into all those reasons. What is the reason?
Reason because due to the bona fide belief that this car movement, some and car act, there may not be any appropriate proceeding.
And
against-
these are all stories
these are
being
the-
invented.
these
You
are
pay
the-
the cost, go back and don't rely on any car. Go and prove your citizenship.
On the other.
Or
hand,
if you want to rely on a car, appear before the tribunal, produce materials of car before the tribunal. Don't sit at home just believing that car will take care of your problem.
There's some concept on misconception.
Nothing, sorry.
The
We can't give that.
lordship may remand it, but with a little.
Sorry, we are not here, ready to hear suggestions.
Don't bargain.
Consistently, we are passing the same order. Why should there be a variation in respect of one person?
Lordship may pass on.
Everybody is paying.
Today even 10,000 has been paid.
Let it be the lower
Very
one,
poor
3,000, not 10,000. Heard Mr. E. Paul and council petitioner also heard. The petitioner Prem Kumar Malik had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 5, Kamrup Rural at Rongia for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971. The tribunal passed an ex parte opinion declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this petition is instituted. A perusal of the record makes it discernible that the petitioner had that notice was served on the petitioner. He initially appeared on certain dates, but thereafter remained absent without any acceptable and acceptable cause. In the circumstance, we do not notice any infirmity in the ex parte opinion of the tribunal, but however, for the ends of justice, we grant another opportunity to the petitioner to prove his citizenship. because of the conduct of the petitioner in remaining absent before the tribunal without any acceptable reason, the petitioner to pay a cost of rupees 3,000 before the DLSA of Kamrup Rural District, and upon showing proof of the payment of the cost, to appear before the tribunal on so and so.
Lordship, my date, fix a date. Fix a date. Any date is necessary.
Don't worry, everything is there.
My lord, one more additional prayer. My one younger brother has been declared in second terms. So that,
You produce any material before the tribunal.
but there are some difficulties that they may do not consider.
We
the
are not
additional-
sitting here to solve personal difficulties of people. We are only adjudicating the matters on merit. If you have difficulty, appear before the tribunal, tell the tribunal. They will pass the order. Appear on so and so, expert the order set aside.
14 June. 35 for orders.
Yeah, like this.
Last occasion, Hassan was directed, my lord, State
Where is
Forest
Mr.
Council
Hassan?
to submit a report. And whether the villages are in the forest or in the revenue area.
By an earlier order dated 22/2023, the Learned Counsel for the Forest Department, Mr. S.M. Hassan, was required to provide the information to the court as to whether the villages mentioned in the PIL petition are located within a reserved forest. Accordingly, the next date was fixed on 10/4/2023. On 10/4/2023, also the Learned Counsel for the Land Council for the Forest Department was not present to provide the information to the court. Accordingly, the matter is fixed today for the information from the Forest Department. Today also, the Land Council for the Forest Department is not present. In view of the above, for the information required, who is the head of the department to remain personally present before the court on the next returnable date, list on so and so. A copy of the order be provided to the Learned Council, Standing Council of the Forest Department. Dated one dated. And who will come? Somebody a little higher up, not a ranger or somebody.
The respondent
Conservator of Forest Lord.
is party, my lord, respondent and principal chief
The
conservator.
principal chief conservator. For
Yes. Always.
कि बेहतर दे देता दीजिए or somebody from the government in the forest department or PCCF who will be more appropriate.
Lordship, this is the conservator of forest only, Lordship.
Conservator forest of which place?
This
Guwahati,
pertains
There
to-
are a number of conservator of
This
forest.
pertains to the department, sorry, Lordship. the
Karbi
name-
Anglong.
Karbi Anglong, no?
No, no,
Dima Hassan.
Dima Hassan.
Dima Hassan, Lordship.
But Dima Hassan PCCF is under the control of Dima Hassan, Lordship. The Chief Conservator of Forest will be the appropriate authority, Lordship.
What is the complete designation of that official? Principal chief conservator or chief conservator?
So far as my knowledge is concerned, CCF, Chief Conservator of Forest. Lordship.
Is there only one CCF in Assam or there are more CCFs?
No, one.
Are you sure? Verify.
No, there is.
No, CCF is one and
PCCF is.
When PCCF is the highest one, CCF, there must be more than one.
More
CCF.
than one,
Then
Lordship.
I'm
Then
sorry.
And
PCCF
moment
is
there
the
is
one.
more than one CCF, he will be,
then.
there will be a suffix
Yes.
indicating of from which place he is
Lordship.
or which office he is.
Then Principal Chief Conservator of Forest will be the appropriate. Lordship. This is the-
Item 36.
And just a minute, Madam Bhattacharjee,
Lordship.
for whom are you appearing?
Lordship, we are appearing for the state of Assam, Lordship, the police department, Lordship.
Why police is the respondent here?
Lordship, in this case.
Mr.
actually,
Borua, what kind of a relief you are seeking for that these villages should be,
Oh,
These villages already in the, my lord,
no, no,
uh,
35.
already their name, my lord. Only thing is whether they are in the revenue area or in the forest area. That was the issue, my lord.
so you want a declaration that they are in the revenue area?
If they are in the.
And council says that it is located in a forest
Yes.
area.
But the report was not.
And
submitted.
who are these people, inhabitants of these villages?
They are the self-Gamuras of the.
No,
village.
some indigenous tribal people.
Yes, scheduled tribe committee.
Since how long these people are residing there?
Since, my lord, the 1952, more than ago than 1952. my lord.
I think they'll
Lordship,
be,
can I seek report from the deputy commissioner? Lordship?
forget about your reports, Tammy.
I have filed my. affidavit.
If it is so,
Lordship.
irrespective of whether it's a revenue village or a village inside a reserve forest, they are entitled to protection of that scheduled caste and traditional
Yes.
forest dwellers act.
Lordship.
Once they are entitled to that benefit, there is a particular procedure to be followed, how to record their names, etc.
Lordship,
And
the
what kind of
demands
rights
are
they will be
concerned.
entitled.
He can say this.
So
Lordship.
we don't need that information from the forest
Yes,
department.
Lordship, the Dimahasa Council, he can assist your Lordship
Where
in
is
this
Mr.
matter.
Das gone? He already left.
Or maybe.
So
taken
why,
up after
why
some
are
time.
you summoning the PCCF
Lordship.
to know whether it is forest or revenue?
Yes, Lord.
Because either way, they are entitled to a legal right. If it is revenue village, their names will be entered in the Jamabandi, etc. The record of rights will be prepared. If it is a village in the reserve forest, if they are indigenous tribal people or they are traditional forest dwellers, parallel right is bestowed upon them by that particular act. And there is a procedure to be followed, how to enter. You follow the procedure and bring in their names.
But means the
Means in other words, what it is noticed that either way they have a legal right.
Yes.
forest owners.
But anyway, why does the forest department does not respond? That is also another.
Can it be taken up after some time, Lordship?
Okay,
Well, that
just
would be a lordship.
get hold of Mr.
Yes, Lord.
P.N. Goswami. I think he's for the forest
Yes,
department.
Lordship.
Ask him to
Goswami,
come, Mr. Goswami to come.
Goswami
Unnecessary
came.
is an officer summon to that case. So instead of just summoning a officer,
Yes,
high level
Lordship.
officer, and this is only a small information
issue.
we want. Timing correct. I don't know, we can remove Mr. Hassan from that appearance.
Well, at 2 PM, my lord.
May not be two, we'll call it.
Yes.
Just next item. 36, review petition. Yes, Mr. Nath, you wanted a hearing.
My lord, here, my lord, the government is supposed to produce the record today, pertaining to the,
Are the records available?
Yes, Lordship, records are available.
my lord, the last time my lord was examining my claim.
We'll hear you, let us complete the list because you'll naturally, this is a service matter.
My lord,
It will take at least some time.
yes,
Please wait for some time, let us complete the other
well-
matters. And then I think we'll have to hear Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary in one of these parthead matters, which is listed on a daily basis. And after that, second half, we'll hear you.
Well, this case, this review petition,
Mhm.
this review petition is filed after 5 years. And the only ground I find is that after 5 years, he has realized, well, it's a appeal arising out of a disciplinary proceeding. He was dismissed from service.
Appeal is closed.
Writ petition is dismissed.
Huh,
Disciplinary authority dismissed him from service.
huh.
Then he filed a writ petition. Writ petition was dismissed. Then he filed a writ appeal.
Hmm.
Appeal was also dismissed in 2018.
Hmm.
Now he has filed a review petition saying that now after 5 years, I have realized that dismissal is a very stigmatic. I want conversion of this punishment into removal. That is the only ground for review.
Removal.
Remove.
Do it. How does it matter to you? See, if it is dismissal,
My lord.
he will be ineligible for employment elsewhere.
Yes,
If it is removal,
Yeah.
there is no financial or any other implication on the part of your respondents.
my lord.
But this man will at least be eligible to get employment somewhere else.
The disciplinary authority has passed this order.
Maybe you use your discretion. Why don't you do it? If he gets employment somewhere, how do you lose? Suppose had it been some other form of reduction,
Okay.
there may be implication on the state. But for a removal, there is absolutely no implication. You have already severed your employer-employee relation.
Relationship.
But this man will become eligible for employments elsewhere. If he wants to try his luck, let him try his luck.
My lord, I will show, my lord, there is serious procedural
Sorry,
irregularity.
then we'll be asking you a lot of technical questions also before we venture into
My
that.
lord, my lord.
But without going into anything, if the only issue is reduction from dismissal to removal, how do you lose if you agree to it?
Let it, today I put the file first and let it come some other time. And I'll just.
We'll fix some other day. And had it there been an iota of a liability on your part, we understand.
That
You
is
may
there.
have something much more to say. But if there is absolutely nothing,
That is correct, my lord. What I am saying is, my lord. The power to order,
no, technically, lot of technicalities are also there.
let it.
Then
come some-
everything becomes technical. We'll hear Mr. Nath also on his technicalities then,
Let it come some other day, my lord, not.
because it has to be balanced between
Yes.
both sides. But without going into any kind of a merit,
I want.
either this side or that side.
Sure.
Moment you open your mouth, we are going on
No, no,
merit.
I will not on merit, my lord, not merit, my lord. Presently, I am serving as a deputy registrar in university. Initially, my lord, they issued a explanation letter to me to explain my sequence of events and the earlier employer.
So
Now,
we
on
will,
19/4, they asked me to go for, my lord, 1 month leave without pay. The new employer.
It is on merit.
then you are going on merit. So we'll have to hear too many things.
And my lord,
But
First, you'll have to explain the delay. Secondly, you'll have to explain whether review is
no,
maintainable.
I'm only for, my lord, because today
Mr.
the
Nath,
prayer has been made to adjourn the matter, man. I'm nothing on that.
Mr. Nath, first you take a call whether you want to go on the maintainability and merit of the review. Or you will be happy if only a reduction is made from dismissal to that of a removal. If you're happy with a simple reduction, then we'll put the question to Mr. Majumdar whether they will be prejudiced in any manner or any liability will accrue to you by doing so.
In fact, that is my prayer, my lord. I make it very simple.
Understand? Yes,
Right.
Mr. Majumdar, you take your call.
let it come some other time after 2 weeks.
The
Not 2 weeks.
this review petition is instituted by the petitioner, comma.
The courier, sir. But he is already serving, so that.
No, no, I asked to go and leave, my lord. Compulsory leave for 1 month without pay,
After the court orders.
after the court orders. Not after the court order. Yeah, before the court orders, man. Before the court, 19/4, my lord.
Then you are
This order
entering
was
on merit. Then you will hear his preliminary objection first then. Yes, Mr. Majumdar.
No, my lord.
Mr. Nath, the most difficult
My lord,
situation
my
for us is if we keep on oscillating between one end to the
No,
other.
no, my
Once we apply a mind here, then you go to the
No,
other. We apply the mind there, you go to the
lord.
other one
I'm
again.
only praying,
You
can it be
stick-
little earlier, my lord? That's all I'm
Mr.
praying. my lord.
Nath learned counsel reputation to first make up his mind and state before the court as to whether the review petitioner would like to limit the list in this review petition to the extent of only reducing the punishment from that of dismissal to removal.
I do, my lord. I do.
The answer be given in the form of an affidavit on the next returnable date, so that you cannot budge out of it.
My prayer is already there, man. I keep it very simple, my prayer, my lord. Lord,
Mr.
may kindly see the
Mr.
prayer.
Nath, just look behind how many people are waiting
No,
for
no,
that.
I do appreciate. I appreciate.
And that matter is also there, and that matter also. will-
Understand. And if you say yes, we'll record it and then we'll put Mr. Majumdar only to that extent.
Let him file the affidavit better.
need not file affidavit, they can make a oral statement also, but we'll record it judicially.
No, I do it today, my lord. I'm ready to do it on instruction, my lord.
Mr.
Because that is
Nath
exactly
makes
my
a
style.
statement before the court that the petitioner is interested only to get the punishment reduced from dismissal to that of removal and is not inclined to urge upon any other issues. In the circumstance, Mr. D. Mojumdar, learned additional advocate general appearing for the state, may make the stand of these, may make the stand of the state authorities clear as to whether they are agreeable to reduce it from dismissal to that of removal without incurring any further liability or any further responsibility of the petitioner. Response so and so for the response of Mr. D. Mojumdar.
Can it be after 1 week, sir? Let it be 2 weeks.
Or if you have some other matter that the allegation is so serious that bringing down will,
Yes.
there will be a public interest or then it is another matter.
I'll
You are
just-
free to make your
Well,
submissions.
I'll just look into it.
Or without going into any other aspect, if you say yes, that is great.
Let me just take the instruction.
Oh.
Item 43 to 48.
Your Lordship. Lordship, Mr. RKD Chaudhary is having some difficulty. He has hurt his back. So Lordship, today he won't be able to submit, though he is present in the court. But he has certain difficulties.
One matter, we adjourn today.
Lordship, next week,
Today we adjourn it.
yes, Lordship.
You want to continue or?
Let us have it on, let it finish my note, then I'll make.
Why do you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, this thing. See
tomorrow-
if his
tomorrow.
condition is better, we'll hear him. If not, we'll again.
Yes, Lordship.
Because he has got serious backache. He's there
He is
somewhere
present
here.
in the court.
He's
but-
unable to come.
No, it's okay, we understand.
Tomorrow.
That is a very difficult proposal.
Tomorrow.
See, if he recovers, we'll hear tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow, if he doesn't recover, tell us. For the time, tentatively, let us wait for him also. Mr. RKD Chaudhary, Lalit Ji Westbury is having some physical inconvenience. My corner is also requesting that the matter be adjourned. Pray along, this again tomorrow.
Oh, bless Lordship.
Item 37.
This matter may be closed, Lordship. Already on bail, Lordship.
Sorry.
He is already on bail, Lordship.
Bail?
That petitioner is already on bail, Lordship.
Which matter?
Item 37, contempt petition, non-compliance of order of this.
Order has already been complied.
Okay.
Then maybe close, madam.
Mr. E.R. Sigdar and counsel for the petitioner states that this contempt petition was instituted alleging willful and deliberate violation of the order dated 12/4/2019 in WPC 2371/2019, by which the petitioner was allowed to go by which in the interim it was provided that the petitioner shall not be taken into custody and deported from India, subject to the condition that she shall appear before the superintendent of police border within 15 days. And furnish a bill bond of rupees 5,000 with one local surety. The allegation raised in the contempt petition was that the petitioner was not allowed to go on bail as provided in the aforesaid order of 12/4/2019. Mr. G.J. Sharma, Land Counsel for the Home Department of the Government of Assam, in course of the hearing, has produced a communication dated 2/5/2023 from the Superintendent of Police Border Borpeta, which indicates that the petitioner in the meantime had been allowed to go on bail as provided in the order dated 12/4/2019. In view of the above, no further adjudication required in the contempt petition. Contempt petition stands closed. A copy of the communication kept on record.
My name is G. Sharma, Lordship, not G.J. Sharma. Lordship.
G. Sharma.
Item 38.
There is a communication dated 19/10/2019 from the Superintendent of Police. Next is I. I for what purpose, Mr. Sita?
For extension of time for appearance before the tribunal, but before the planet as SP, my lord, SP Borpeta,
Where is the earlier order?
my lord. Order at please,
It's
authority portion at
10.
please 9.
I heard Mr. A.R. Sigdal, Land Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. G. Sharma, Land Counsel for the Home Department, also what did you? This interrogatory application is instituted seeking extension of the time granted in the order dated 23/11/2022 in WPC 7490/2022, by which a direction was passed requiring the petitioner to appear before the Superintendent of Police Border Gwalpara within 15 days from the date of the order, and to do the further needful as indicated in the said order. As a period of 15 days was granted and the petitioner could not appear before the Superintendent of Police Border Gwalpara, this interrogatory application is instituted seeking for extension of the time to be granted to the petitioner for appearing before the superintendent. The IA is accordingly allowed. The petitioner is granted another 30 days from today to appear before the superintendent on the same terms as provided in the order dated 23/11/2022 in WPC 7490/2022. I allowed as indicated above.
39 for hearing. 39. My lord, here in this case, my lord, although parent's name is 6670,
Mr. Now,
but
Mr.
I want to refer, my lord.
Mr. Sigdar, nowadays the cases come in series. When you have Mr. Sigdar, it's Mr. Sigdar at least for the next few matters. When you have Madam Ghosh, you will find it is Madam Ghosh for the next
So many matters.
6 or 7 matters. And same happened with Mr. Mondal earlier in the day.
Yes,
Anyway,
but we are not happy with dealing with these cases, my lord.
sorry,
My lord, we are not happy to deal with this case, my lord.
you're not happy.
I'm not happy, my lord.
Then why are you becoming unhappy? Don't be.
In a compelling situation, people are coming, my lord.
Okay, very well. Now what is your matter?
My lord, here-
Who is the father?
Father is my lord, Brajendra Bhushan Chaudhary, my lord, 6670 brutal is there.
Page
But
number.
I want to refer lordship, page 72, the certificate of registration.
70,
Father came in 1956 from
70,
East Pakistan, my lord. 72. my lord.
72. Brajendra Bhushan Chaudhary.
Chaudhary, son of
Is the
late Pudip
father.
Chaudhary.
Pradeep Chaudhary.
Yes, my lord.
Place of birth, Begumganj, Setu Bhanga, age 30 years. Present address, Kolkolia, PS District. It's a registration line. Yeah, very well. So,
My lord. Date 12/7/1956. So, my lord, admittedly, father came, my lord. Then, my lord,
no, now you have to show that you are the son of that father.
my lord, yes, my lord. Lordship, may kindly have a look at page 80.
50.
Yes, he is voter with his father. The vernacular at page 21,
Page 50.
my lord, 80.
80. Okay. 80.
Kanti Chaudhary's mother, Brajendra, father's name is written in short, my lord. Ranjit, my lord, at serial number 566, father at 567.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Yes, lordship, I'm having
Just send it back whether this Brajendra and the Brajendra page 72 are the same person. Some evidence will be required.
my lord. And Brajendra, my lord,
No,
Ranjit was,
no. Initially, I was thinking of declaring here itself,
Right.
but there will be a little gap there. We don't have material to show that Brajendra of page 72 and this Brajendra of page 80, they are the same person. Although indication is there, they are most likely same person, but conclusively we cannot
my lord,
arrive at any conclusion.
my lord, his HLC certificate is also here.
So you don't need anything more.
Right.
It is good enough.
My lord.
Right. Only it was all like you. Heard Mr. A.R. Shigdar, Land Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. G. Sharma, but it's already due. The petitioner Ranjit Chaudhary had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 7, Nagaon at Lanka for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of Miss Case 12 of 2016. Review করেছিলেন। Original case to A2 hobo, resulting in FT stroke L case number 2255 stroke 2015. Initially, an order dated 24/2/2016 was passed by the tribunal declaring the petitioner to be foreigner. Being agreed, a review in the form of Miss Case 12/2016 was also instituted, wherein the order dated 8/2/2017 was passed, retaining the earlier order and rejecting the review. Being aggrieved, the said petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies on a certificate of registration bearing number 9297/DM/CRO/CRC/56 dated 28/12/1956, issued by whom? Dated issued by Nalage, which contains the info, which was issued in the name of Brajendra Bhushan Chaudhary, son of late Pradeep Chaudhary, by providing that he had entered from the specified territory as on the said date. The petitioner also relies on the voters list of 1993 of village Ranipukhuri, which subdivision Hojai in the present Hojai district, which contains the name of Shanti Chaudhary, wife of Brajendra, and that of Brajendra, son of Pradeep, respectively at serial number 565 and 567. Full stop. The petitioner claims serial 566 of the said voter list contains the name of Ranjit, son of Brajendra. Accordingly, the petitioner claims that he had discharged a burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946, that he is a citizen of India. The voters list of 1993 of village Ranipukhuri clearly indicates that Ranjit, son of Brajendra, Ranjit is the son of Brajendra, who again is the son of Pradeep. But a further aspect would remain as to whether Brajendra, son of Pradeep, and Brajendra Nath Bhushan, son of late Pradeep Chaudhary, of the certificate of registration are one and the same person. For the purpose, we remand the matter back to the tribunal to examine and allow the petitioner to produce any relevant evidence as may be available to show that Brajendra Bhushan Chaudhary of the certificate of registration dated 28/12/1956 and Brajendra son of Pradeep of the voters list of 1993 of village Ranipukhuri are one and the same person. Upon the respondents in the Home Department may also make their own verification as regards the aforesaid aspect. Upon doing the needful, reason order.
Keep the slip.
Item 40.
Maybe. My lord, here lordship will find.
Jafar Ali, who is the son of Jafar?
Page 63, my lord.
63.
Serial number 17, Sikim Uddin, father.
63.
Page 63.
Who is this Sikimuddin, son of
Sikimuddin, father.
son of Abdul Sarkar.
My lord,
Sikimuddin is the father.
father.
And which document will show Zofar is the son of
Yes,
Sikimuddin?
my lord, lordship kindly see, my lord, land document at page 75. Babur Ali, Sagur Ali, Kasem Ali, Hasmut Ali, Japur Ali. They are brothers, my lord, son of Sikim Ali.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Remind my lord.
Examine whether this document establishes that he is the son of this.
And my lord, one more, my lord, page 91 kindly, my lord, for a moment, my lord. Page 91. Page 91, my lord. All the voter list, my lord, referred, exhibited are, my lord, found to be genuine as reported by the, my lord, election commission.
Very well, you show it to the tribunal.
My lord.
আমি মধ্যে এখন সব খেলি আর যে এখানে গিয়ে এস্টাবলিশ করে The petitioner Zofar Ali had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 6 Dhubri for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT6/DBB/604/17. An opinion dated 8/2/2018 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted in the writ proceeding. The petitioner refers to the voters list of 1966 of village Soildhara
Child.
in the Lokhipur circle of Gwalpara district, which contains a name of Sikimuddin, son of Abul Sarkar at serial 17, and that of Shagrabi Nesa, wife of Sikimuddin at serial 18, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number 5. Petitioner also relies upon what kind of land document is this? Patta.
Patta.
Land patta. In respect of a plot of land in village Shailadhara, wherein a new patta was issued in the name of, amongst others, Jafar Ali, son of Sikim Ali. Petitioner claims that Jafar Ali, son of Sikim Ali of the land patta referred above is the petitioner, and Sikim Ali, shown to be the father of Jafar Ali, is and Sikimuddin of the voters list of 1966 are one and the same person. In view of such claim, matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine as to whether the patta referred above in respect of a plot of land of village Shailadhara do indicate that the petitioner is a son of Sikim Ali And secondly, whether Sikkim Ali and Sikkimuddin of the voters list of 19 Sikkim Ali of the Jamabaki land patra and Sikkimuddin of the voters list of 1966 are one in the same person upon doing the necessary, upon undertaking necessary, say, region order be passed. Respondents in the Home Department, they make their own verification on the authenticity and correctness of the aforesaid information and also as well as the implication thereof.
Developed.
41,
Here, Lordship will find, my lord, the 66 voter list, my lord, at page 49.
Page 40. Page 40.
My lord, 49, my lord.
49.
And operative under my lord, 50. Abdul Bari Sheikh.
Boniamari part 1, Dhupri. Abdul Bari Sheikh is the father,
Father,
son of Ghetu.
my lord.
Sara Khatun is the mother.
My lord.
And which document will show that Abdul Bari is the son of Abul Kalam?
Now, my lord, yes, my lord, first, my lord, Lordship will see birth certificate at page 34.
Page 34.
There discrepancy, my lord. Abdul Barak and Abdul Barak Sheikh. 35 is the, my lord, particular.
Where is the name of the village in the voters list?
A voter list, my lord.
Name of the village?
Voter list, my lord.
Pitri Nam, Panjano Tari, Panjan number, Janmo Tari, Janmosthan. Janmosthan is something, some Bari.
49, my lord, Bari.
And this is Boniamari. It's not, Janmosthan is not Boniamari. Hmm.
My lord, it is, my lord, Bania Mari Part 1. Bania Mari Part 1, page 49, my lord.
Ongorkati. Ongorkati.
Then, my lord,
Who is the Boniamari?
they shifted, my lord, to Angarkata subsequently. Now, this gentleman, my lord, is a, my lord, heavy constable under the Assam police, my lord. And his verification and, my lord, all, my
Mr.
lord,
Mondol.
my lord.
If he is actually a foreigner and he has entered the Assam police, he is even a more dangerous person.
Yes.
Merely because he is in Assam police will not make him a citizen.
Now, yes, my lord, verification
So
report
now
says-
you show that Abdul Bari Sheikh of the Boniamari village
Well.
and Abdul Bari Barek referred as the father of this person. They are the same person.
Now, on, my lord, land
The
document,
petitioner may produce any relevant material which may indicate that Abdul Bari Sheikh of the voters list of 1966 of village Boniamari Part 1 in the Dhubri district and Abdul Barek being the father of Abul Kalam Azad in the birth certificate at page 35 of the petition are one and the same person. And further, also explain as to how Abdul Bari Sheikh of Boniamari Part 1 is now referred in respect of village Angar Kata in the birth certificate, list after 2 weeks.
admit card also there, Seva document is also
You
there.
have to prove it, Mr.
Well, obligation.
item 42 for motion.
May please, your lordship. My lord, page 23, voter list of 1965 appears the petitioner's father's name, lordship.
Is 23.
By the order of 4/11/2019, the matter was ordered to be listed for motion, but at the same time providing an interim protection to the petitioner as well as calling for the records from the FPC from the Forest Tribunal. The records as called for is available. Issue notice returnable on so and so on the next returnable date, and endeavor should be made to give a final hearing.
29 you mean.
No, issue 45, I'll not directly in the-
Timing item 1.
May I please your lordship? My lord, your petitioner herself along with her husband has migrated from erstwhile East Pakistan. And the certificate of registration,
Jyotsna Rani Dutta, who is the father?
father is not required because father did not migrate. She migrated along with her husband. So her name is there.
Which page? Where
Yes,
is the
lordship.
migration certificate?
Running page is page 23, lordship.
When-
Relevant is 25.
My record ends at page 12.
No, thereafter I had filed one additional affidavit. lordship.
Possibly is not there. Just a minute. Additional.
It's not, there.
The registry to
Otherwise I have.
list again, providing the running page number in respect of the additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit is there.
There. Running page is not there.
It's
Let
there.
them do some work. Next week.
Yes,
Next
lordship.
week.
The date will be fixed, lordship.
Item 2.
Priya Biswas, who is the father?
Father is Sadhu Charan Mondal alias
Page
Sadhu
number?
Viswas. His page number, lordship, is in page number 18, lordship.
18.
What is that?
There are two orders of the tribunal or what?
Yes, lordship.
Why?
There was one case against her father along with
That
all the family.
Sudarshan Biswas or something like that?
Yes, and son of late Gopal Biswas. And wherein her name also is there in paragraph, lordship relevant
In
portion is.
the matter of no, Sadhu Charan,
Yes.
the name of the petitioner is also there.
Yes, lordship.
Where is it? Where is the name? of the petitioner?
Page 19, paragraph 4, lordship. May I read, lordship? Priya Biswas.
So we take note of this one, and she's already declared an Indian citizen along with the father.
Lordship, did she take this plea when her matter was?
But the record indicates, if the records is so, the fact exists. Taking or not taking the plea will not.
Yeah, it's
make any
taken, it's
difference.
reflected in the order, lordship. Thirty-seven, 2000, page 15, paragraph 10. Exhibit A, she has submitted. Order passed. So she has submitted.
She has submitted, but then her case with the projected father is not established. This is the finding of the tribunal.
Finding will not take away something from the petitioner, which is already entitled under the law.
Lordship in the
And this is
first-
a reasoned order.
Yes, lordship.
Reasoned order res judicata
Both,
applicable.
both are reasoned orders, lordship.
So therefore, the first reasoned order will prevail. The second is without jurisdiction.
Lordship, my submission is when she was first declared an Indian She need not have contested the matter.
So she has
She
stated,
contested the matter because there must have been some doubt.
There is a place called detention center. If you don't contest, you'll be taken there straight away. It's
But
better
this
you come
order-
and contest.
Lordship,
And expecting that the tribunal will be more reasonable.
may I?
But
sub-
if the tribunal
No.
takes a different color, then it will be difficult for these people.
And may I submit here, Lordship, one thing, this order is of 2018 and Abdul Quddus is of 2019. So subsequently, at that time, Amina Khatun was there. So subsequently, res judicata is applicable, was held by the Honorable Apex Court. And this order
But
is
this
of.
is a clear finding,
Yes,
number one. And where is the document of Sadhu?
Satu, we have not annexed with this writ petition, is there in the records. We have not annexed in the writ
Pick out the
petition because
document
at
of
that
Sadhu.
relevant
Pick out
point
the
of time.
document of Sadhu. দুটা case and দুটা আছে।
Because res judicata judgment is of 19.
Maybe you were right.
And so it was prior to that, this is the reason they did not believe that.
This LCR is of whose case?
Both the
father's
case, both the
Both
cases.
the cases are there. Because we'll need the LCR of both the cases, Lordship.
It's there.
Yes. After my friend goes to, I go to the Lordship.
It's there, Lordship. 66 is there. 71 is there. In her, she has exhibited, then her voter ID. Then 2014 voters list, land revenue paying receipt, her PAN card and her panchayat certificate. This is all she has submitted. Even 97 voters list she has exhibited, Lordship. All the documents are in original. Lordship.
No, even if res judicata is not applicable, the tribunal comes to a definite conclusion that Sadhu Charan Biswas had casted vote in 1966 and 70 and he's 66 and 70. And if this Priya Biswas is the daughter of Sadhu, that Sadhu, there can be no reason why she is not a citizen. This could declare very. Copy ইয়াৰ লগত ৰাখি দিব লাগিছিল। Where is the voters list of 66 and 71?
Yes, it's in the record, Lordship. originally
Just
it's
check up Exhibit B and Exhibit C, must of the second case.
there. Yes.
Just check up, does Exhibit B and C of the second case?
Yes, Lordship.
There for you. Whose name is shown against house number 59?
Sadhu Mondal and Kamini,
Huh?
Kamini,
Sadhu Mondal and Kamini. Who is Kamini?
mother. If I'm not-
Kamini is the
I'll just check, my lord, I have made the note. No, mother is Sandhya.
so that who is that Kamini who is coming into that house? That is the reason tribunal is finding it difficult to accept. From where does Kamini come?
And even the contradictory statement she made in her WS and on evidence on affidavit, lordship.
But the tribunal never went into this one, whether the other decision is applicable or not.
No, because she came ahead. the
There's
proceeding
no
came-
credence in her case as linkage with the projected father is not established. This cannot be.
The tribunal came to this opinion, as far as I can understand it, because the proceeding came forward with her own document.
Kamini might be the grandmother
and her
also,
own
grandmother
father-
lordship.
We send it back to the tribunal
Yes,
to
sir.
establish whether Priyobala of the other one, Priyo Biswas,
Yes, Lord.
and this Priyo Biswas is one and the same
The same
person.
person, yes.
If it is established, then this thing.
Yes, lordship, because then the adjudicator will be appealed.
Hmm.
And Kamini is the grandmother.
Why the tribunal? Then why the tribunal made this lady Kamini Bewa?
No, it's written there. It's
Where?
written in the voters list.
Kamini Beva.
Kamini Bewa is written.
Yes, yes.
Why?
So there were-
The Kamini, does she write her name as Bewa?
No, she is Hindu. Inadvertently, they might have written in the voters list.
This is the difficulty.
Yes, because she is Hindu. She doesn't write Beva.
This is Bewa Bonai.
Beva.
Gopal.
I have read that.
Kamini must be the mother of Sadhu.
Yes, means
Because-
grandmother.
Third MSD Ghosh then comes over it. The petitioner Priyobala Biswas had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 1, Morigaon, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam from the specified territory on or after 25 April 1971, resulting in registration of FT case number FT 35435/2010. An opinion dated 31/10/2018 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Before the tribunal, the petitioner also took a stand that in respect of her father Sadhu Charan Biswas, son of late Gopal Biswas, a proceeding before the Foreigners Tribunal number 4 Morigaon was held, wherein an order dated 37/2016 was passed declaring Sadhu Charan Biswas along with his other family members, namely Saidhyarani Biswas wife, Ravindra Biswas son, Kosi Mohan Biswas son, Priya Biswas daughter, Pulmala Biswas daughter of village Thengbhanga to be Indian citizens. The tribunal rejected the claim of res judicata by the petitioner by providing that as exhibit A produced by the petitioner has no credence in her case as linkage with the projected father. Therefore, the earlier judgment of 37/2016 in FT case number hetu agote kolu nai koa noy, resulting in registration of FT case. Deutakor case to beleke di diba. Ki kolu sa hekin nai no. Ekhini state ki koisilu. Na tar agote sentence to. Sadhu Charan Biswas, son of late Gopal Biswas, comma, comma, FG case number 235/2016 was registered, wherein an opinion judgment dated one. এটা কি লিখে আছে? কি করলো? It has no credence in a case. As exhibit A has no credence in her case. In a case as her linkage with the projected father is not established. So when a stand of res judicata is taken, the tribunal is required to look into whether the persons referred in the earlier cases and the person referred in the subsequent case are one and the same person. The tribunal is not required to go into the merits of the claim made by the person concerned in the subsequent matter and then arrive at a conclusion that no credence can be given to the earlier judgment. As there is a definite finding that Sadhu Saran Biswas, son of late Gopal Biswas, along with his daughter Priya Biswas, is an Indian citizen. The tribunal is now required to look into whether Priya Biswas, in paragraph 4 of the order, judgment order dated 37/2016 in FT case 235/2016, and the Priya Biswas, who is the petitioner proceeding in this petition, are one and the same person. If the conclusion is arrived that they are one and the same person, the principles of res judicata will be applicable as per the law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in Abdul Quddus so and so, and accordingly declare the petitioner to be, and accordingly dismiss the subsequent reference made against the petitioner in FT case number 435/2010 and accordingly declare the petitioner to be an Indian citizen. Matter remanded back for the aforesaid purpose. Petitioner to appear before the tribunal also.
Item 6.
Send back both the LCR.
Yes. खुद करता है सब अपने पड़ोस का पोजीशन से वैसे ही है ना, खुद करता है ना, मुझे ना डर लगता है कितना पढ़ा होगी अरे आप
There is Hussain Ali.
Hasina's father is Hasin.
Hussain Ali. Mother is Mollika Bibi. And stepmother is
Page number.
page number Lordship. 66 is page number 161.
Oh, right. Okay.
70 is their Lordship.
কিমান আছে আৰু বাকী? এটা মানে।
His grandfather's name is there in 6.
PL Forest. PL টো কেতিয়া ল'ব? Yes, Madam Bachchanji. Okay, we'll take it up. Mr. Hassan, make a habit to remain present in the court.
Item 6.
Petitioner's father is Hussain Ali. And
Page,
her
page number.
Hussain Ali is page 167. One 67.
Serial number
134, Lordship.
134. Kasem Ali.
Hussain Ali.
Hmm?
134.
Acha, this is Ho.
Ho.
Okay. Hassan Ali, father.
Hassan. Stop.
Yes. And
And
who
this
is the
is uncle.
petitioner?
Petitioner
Hasina.
is Hasina Khatun. Lordship.
Where is Hassan and Hasina together?
It's in the record, page number 275. And the evidence relating to that, evidence of Rafiqul Haq, page 126.
Of course. Sorry, page number 207.
275 of the record, Lordship.
Record.
Yes, Lordship.
Government of Assam, to whom it may concern. Lord Latmondal.
Yes. So, and that his evidence is there in the page number 126. And he, wherever he has stated personally also knows the proceeding.
Page number,
Page number 126.
record or petition?
No, in the petition, sorry, Lordship, I apologize. It's inadvertently only that document is left out, I can annex. 126.
Is it is acceptable? See one Latmondal.
Yes, Lordship.
Latmondal only purpose is to measure the,
So, Lordship, may I submit, this certificate was issued, he has given the government order to provide that all before the learned tribunal is there in the record, he has given, because that is a BTAD area. So in BTAD area, this document, to issue these documents,
which document? That 275-page document,
yes, Lordship.
this certificate.
Yes, Lordship.
So what is special about BTC?
BTC Latmondal had issued those certificates.
Understand?
So,
No, we are just thinking, what is the duty of a Latmondal? Duty of a Latmondal is to, wherever a particular plot of land has to be measured, he
yes,
is the appropriate official of the revenue department.
yes, Lordship.
Because in law classes, you must have read, Latmondal is the lowest ranking official in the revenue department.
Yes, Lordship.
So that is his duty.
Yes,
So
Lordship.
now look at his evidence. I also know Hasina Khatun personally, as I have to conduct verification as a Latmondal in the village where Hasina Khatun stayed.
Yes,
Land measurement verification is done once in a while, or it is never done at all.
yes, Lord.
In fact, my personal plot of land, I do not remember the Latmondal ever visiting to measure my land.
Because,
So it's a very, very rare occasion when a Latmondal visits to measure the land. Now this Latmondal getting familiar with the daughter of the
Yes,
owner of the land, that
may
I personally know everything of that house.
I-
As a Latmondal,
may I submit, Lordship, here? During the time of NRC, when a linkage document was required for a woman to produce a document to
for
provide.
there
her
we
res-
go by the letter of the Registrar General.
Yes, so that
If
is,
it is a rural
yes.
area, it is the Panchayat Secretary,
Yes.
and if it is urban area, it is the Circle
so
Officer.
may I submit that?
Very well.
Lordship? So in the BTAD area, there was no Panchayat Secretary. So in the
So,
BTAD area,
In place of Panchayat Secretary, it is the Latmondal.
Latmondal, and there is an order, and
Very
that
well.
order was placed before the.
So
learned
now, if you read the certificate, this certificate is issued on the basis of evidence placed before me.
Yes, and there. if
So
you-
now
Yes.
again, this certificate and page 126 is in conflict. Now he says, I also know Hasina personally.
I have conducted verification as a Latmondal. They have.
This
that
is,
they
I am
proper-
telling you, when a Latmondal is a person who rarely goes to every plot of land to measure, only when there is some land dispute involved and there is a requirement to measure the land, a Latmondal does not on a regular basis visits anybody's house. Number one.
Yes,
Even if he visits, he will be measuring the outer periphery of the land. It's most unlikely that he'll also go inside the house, attain familiarity with the daughter of the house, so as to give evidence that I personally know her. Had this Latmondal as an individual would have had personal relation with that family, we understand. But Latmondal does not say so. Latmondal says, I personally know as I have to conduct verification as a Latmandal,
Verification of,
as a Latmandal.
As a
Read the
Latmandal.
language.
yes, it's written as a Latmandal
As
because,
a Latmandal.
because he was assigned to
If
verify
Rafiqul
why
Haq
he
would
should
have
issue the
stated that
certificates.
either I am a neighbor or I am a person personally connected with the family of that family, due to my personal connection, I
Yes,
visit,
Lord.
and on that personal knowledge, I can give evidence that so and so, I'm
Yes,
ready to
Lordship.
accept it.
If this also is discarded, I have valid documents to show that my uncle, who is there in 77, along with my father, has adduced evidence as DW2. My younger brother
Okay,
also,
so we go to page 77. Who is that man?
page 1977 voters list,
Page
Abdul
167.
Sheikh. Yes, Lordship.
Abdul Sheikh,
Yes,
serial
Lordship.
number.
So in the 167 page number is Abdul.
Page number, serial number.
Serial number next to her father, 135.
135. Abdul.
Yes,
Abdul, son of Asraf.
Ashraf.
He is the
DW2.
he is the brother of the father.
Yes, he has adduced evidence. And even her stepmother has adduced evidence.
Who is she?
She is Moebhan Bibi, along with
Serial
father.
number.
Not in this page, page 175,
Page 175 is of which year?
2005.
2005. Many things may happen between 1997 and.
No, the
2000.
continuous voters list, may I read, Lordship?
No,
66.
so why her name is not there in 1997 then? This page 167 then.
167.
If she's a stepmother,
Yes, Lordship.
so Hassan Ali must have married her. Maybe she married subsequently, possible.
In 79. Pardon.
Now, suppose we accept everything.
Yes, Lordship.
This Hassan Ali is of 1979.
Yes, Lordship. May I submit? My land document is there where I have inherited my property. Means my father has inherited property of 1966 voters list. That means my grandfather's property, which I have exhibited, and it's also there in the along with the writ petition, page 177.
Where is the grandfather? Page number?
Page number 161, and all along one village. There is no shifting, Lordship.
(161). Asraf Ali. Asraf is the grandfather.
Yes, Lordship.
Pasani is the grandmother.
Yes.
What happened to this is of 1966.
66. Then 70
Now 70.
is page 163.
One.
Grandmother is there.
গাঁৱৰ নম্বৰ আৰু নাম বাহাদুৰ পাৰা.
And all along,
1970 Pasani. So Pasani is alive. Asraf must have died by 1970.
yes, yes, Lordship.
Where is the complete voters list?
Then we have
1970. Then 1970 Pasani and Asraf. Pasani and Asraf. What happened to Pasani by 1997? She also died.
1979, she might have died, Lordship, because this is the voters list, not the certified
I
copy.
understand. Pasani, wife of Asraf, where is he gone? 1997.
1979,
1997.
when 85 voters list.
1979. Just 1979 is a repeat of the 1977 or
Yes, yes,
77
yes,
and
Lordship.
79 are separate voters list.
No, more or less, it's the.
It's basically a repeat.
It's the
They
repeat.
do the enumeration once again.
Yes, same thing.
So where Pasani has gone then?
Pasami might have died, Lordship,
Find out.
but land he has inherited from Ashraf
Where is it?
Hassan. It's in page number, Lordship, page 177. And original certified copy is there in the record. It's page 286.
Over 177, eh?
It's in serial number 3. 4, Hassan Ali. Original is there in the record, page 286, certified copy.
Mhm. So ওর episode কার নাম হবে? কালাম পোনা। Down to village. And that page 177, Ashraf Ali
Yes,
hung Kalam Pona.
it's the great grandfather.
I understand. So great grandfather is of Kalam Pona.
No. Bahadur Para, upar.
Bahadur Para. 161 is Bahadur Para.
No, 177 is Bahadur Para. If we see the original on the top, it's written village Bahadur Para.
But he is a resident of Ashraf Ali hung Kalam Pona. Hung means the address.
Because this is the land is in Bahadur
I
Para.
understand the land may be there, but this is an Ashraf Ali of Kalampona hung.
Apache. Where is Ham?
Where is the original document?
It's in the record, Lordship,
Hmm.
page 286.
286. Kalampona. Hmm. Pasani. Oh, Pasani Bibi আছে বলছে। Mr. Pine, if you go in the original, just above the name of Ashraf Ali, although hung Kalampona is there is also the name of Pasani Bibi. Pasani Bibi is the wife of Ashraf, as per the voters list of 66, page 161. Let them examine. Hmm. And this is Khatian, final Khatian of which year?
That I could not accept in my lord.
Ashraf Ali Sepatullah. So now you are relying on page 167. Hussain, son of Ashraf Abdul and get about Hussain Ali, Hussain Ali. Yes, I remember to Hussain.
My lord, 79.
And no, we are on the land document, that original. And this also contains the name of Hussain Ali.
Hassan.
If you can read that page at 177, your copy, I am not very confident whether you can read or not. But if you go to the original, Hussain Ali is there at serial number 4. And on top it is there, Ashraf Ali's hung Kapah Pona or something. But above Ashraf is Pasani Bibi. Pasani Bibi is the grandmother. So some relation is there. Let the tribunal examine what it all means.
Yes, my lord. Only
Mhm.
thing, my lord, let them prove, let them, my lord, submit only, my lord, voter list of 1970 and
Definitely.
66 also, because entire voter list, if they submit.
You
it will
submit the
reflect,
entire
my lord,
voter list.
because the brothers Basir Sheikh's name should have been there in 1970. If he is. the
Which
brother-
check?
Basir Sheikh, my lord, 77.
Who is
voter-
Basir again?
One Basir Sheikh is there in 77 voter list, my lord. His name should also there in the 1970. So if his name is
No,
there
no,
in
where you are getting Basir?
64, my lord, 164, my lord.
Page 164. What is 164?
The voter list of 1977, my lord.
77.
Basir
Serial
is
number
139, my lord.
139.
Basir is along with Hassan in 1977, my lord. Basir is 35
No,
in
137. Where are you getting 137? My copy does not have any
no,
one.
no, page 164, my lord.
164. English.
Yes, English.
Basir, 139.
Yes, his age is 35 in 77. So his name should have been there in 1970. So if his name and Hassan, my lord, the mother appeared together in 1970, so it will be a good document for her.
What happened to Pasani? If Pasani would have been there,
Yes, that's why.
it would have been very comfortable for you.
That's why I'm saying, my lord, if she can produce entire voter list of 1970, where this Pasani and this Basir Sheikh appears together, that
A
will be a good
petitioner may
document.
produce the complete voters list of 1970 of village Bahadurpara, which may contain the name of
One of the brother of the petitioner, my lord, Basir Sheikh.
Not brother of the petitioner, lordship,
definitely.
Yes.
Basir is the brother because both are son of Ashraf.
Son of Ashraf.
not brother, uncle.
Then how can Basir be son of Ashraf?
No, Ashraf is the grandfather.
Huh.
Ashraf
No,
is the
no,
grandfather.
also
I am
Uncle.
saying a brother of Hussain Ali.
brother of Hassan. I should say.
I am not saying it from the point of view of the petitioner. Complete to examine as to whether the name of Basir Sheikh, son of Ashraf, appears along with Pasani Bibi, wife of Ashraf. This after 1 week.
I'll tell because now her husband also died. So she is in widow. She resides here as a daily wage earner.
Ask the election commission to produce it.
Yes, lordship.
The election commission may produce the foreseen voters list. Now, copy of this order be provided to Mr. A. Ali, then counsel for it. I think that will make it clear. Once you can
Yes,
link
yes.
up with Pasani, because it is also taken note of, it is also taken note that in the original final Khatian available at page 286 of the records, the name of Pasani Bibi, Ashraf, as well as Hassan Ali appear together.
And yes, Lordship. And if
Khatian.
Khatian is of village Bahadurpara.
If my lord, my lord, because as
Well,
the-
hear you on the next day, because we are only call for some information, that's it. Yes, next item.
Item 11,
May it please your Lordships. Father of the petitioner is Munna Sheikh alias Munna Sheikh. Page Lordship 96 Lordship.
This is a motion,
Yes, Lordship.
page 96.
Bashir Sheikh is the grandfather of the petitioner, Lordship.
Basi Sheikh is
Grandfather.
grandfather and
Talu Bibi and Sunabhan Bibi is the grandmothers.
Right.
One is step grandmother and one is grandmother.
very well. Okuamari.
Yes,
So now who is the father?
yes, Lordship. Father is Munna Sheikh alias Munnaf Sheikh, page Lordship 114. Grandmother name appears, Lordships, like Son Bhanu Mia mistakenly instead of Nesa or Deva. Munna Ali,
Munna Ali is the
mother of the
father and Dilbar Ali is the petitioner.
yes, Lordship. There is a shifting, Lordship, but name of the grandmother appeared in the year 1997. Moreover, Lordship, the uncle adduces as DW4 and DW4 is declared as an Indian and in his order, Lordship.
How do you
Lord,
know he's the uncle?
yes, because he has casted vote along with the father and the grandmother, Lordship.
Father means Munna.
Yes, Lordship.
What is his name?
Majibur,
Majibur.
yes, Lordship. Majibur Mia. Majibur
Majibur Mia.
Mia.
Where is the name of Munna Ali and Majibur Mia together?
Yes, Lordship. 115 vernacular, Lordship. 66 is not typed in my this thing, but it's there in the vernacular, Lordship. 66 serial number.
66.
Majibur Mia.
Majibur Mia
Yes, Lordship.
and Munna Ali.
Yes, Lordship.
Both son of
And Dilbar is also
no,
there.
no, they are son of Rasi.
Basil.
Basir. Village is
Opposite petitioner is
no, village is
village is different, Lordship. Namati.
then how do you
Grandmother is of 66, she casted vote along with the grandfather, and then 97, not only 97, Lordship,
The
85 also.
person bearing the same name as the grandfather
Yes, Lord.
maybe two different persons also.
Yes,
How
Lordship.
do you conclude that they are the same person?
Yes, Lordship. In his uncle's SDW4 Lordship,
Uncle appears only after 1997.
no Lordship, 85 also.
Uncle is established by page 115,
Yes,
where you find the name of what are the two names? Muzibor and Munna together.
yes, Lordship.
Oh, fine. So now to link them up with Basir of the 1966 voters list, we
Yes,
have to show that this Basir and that Basir is same.
Yes, Lordship.
What material you have?
Yes, Lordship. Page 125, Lordship,
120.
125. This is the order of his uncle, who is
Madam
DW4.
Vetala, difficulty in these proceedings is there. There's nothing called uncle, brother, sister, father.
Yes, Lordship.
There's nothing called like that unless you establish that that man is the uncle.
Yes, uncle. Yes, Lordship.
It's like the mama of those schoolboys. No?
Lordship,
Anytime guardian is called, get hold of a man from the street, he is my mama. So these are of that nature.
Yes,
So you have
Lordship.
to also establish, apart from claiming that so and so is the uncle.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, page number 129.
129.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, fifth line. Fourth line.
Hmm.
May I read, Lordship?
Whose evidence is this?
This is not the evidence, this is the order of the uncle. But in that, he may I read, Lordship?
These are borrowed information from somewhere. How
Lordship, here,
are we going to prove it?
Yes, Lordship. I want to submit one additional voters list, which is mentioned here.
You want to
itself in
submit?
the- Yes,
Submit.
Lordship.
Submit.
Because,
Petitioner seeks for an adjournment to
yes,
produce the
Lordship.
voters list of
1971. additional list
1971 of which village?
Of, but.
Hmm.
Bhakwa Madi, Lordship.
Okuamari.
Yes.
Okuamari. See, we are open to receiving any kind of material you want to rely on, but it should at least show the interstate relation as being claimed for.
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm.
In this, here it's written that his parent along with his name and his brother's name appeared in the year 1971's voter list.
Producer list will enrich it.
Yes, Lordship.
This after how much time?
2 weeks, Lordship. Much.
13.
May I please your lordship?
Duljana Bibi. Who is the father of Duljana Bibi?
Ahed Ali Sheikh
Page number
Ahed Ali. Page number 115, lordship.
115. And 5, Ahed Ali Sheikh, son of Nila Sheikh, is the father. 66. Gaon what is that?
Bashir Sor.
Basir Sor. 08. Now, which document will show Diljan is the daughter of
Page 138.
138?
138A, lordship.
The Janmapatra,
Janma Patra.
Ahom Janasashtra Vibhag. Yeah,
গাঁৱৰ নাম
গোৱালপাৰা জিলাৰ দক্ষিণ হালমাৰা উন্নয়ন খণ্ডৰ কাটাৰজাৰী গাঁও ন গাঁও পঞ্চায়ত মৌজাৰ অন্তৰ্গত বছিৰ
বছিৰ স্বৰ না বাছিৰ স্বৰ
বছিৰৰ নাম দিলজন আৰু পিতাৰ নাম
অহেদ আলী
Ali. Okay. Notice call for the records interim.
Item 19.
Samata Bhanu.
Yes.
Who is the father of Samata Bhanu?
Monta Sheikh Elias Montaz.
Page number.
Page number, lordship, 48.
Monta Sheikh, son of Abed,
Yes, lordship.
65,
Yes,
village
lordship.
Kayemari.
Yes.
Now, which document shows Samata is the daughter of Monta? It's a Montu Sheikh, not Monta, Montu.
To say,
Hmm.
I like. So, and
And Montu Sheikh and not Imatan Sheikh. It is Yaton Sheikh.
mother is Yatan.
Ah, Mandari is Yaton. But page, I think, 47 is the English translation of page 48 or?
Yes, it's
Yaton, no, page 49. Okay, anyway. So which document show Montu is the father?
document lordship, page 56.
Praman Patra. Who is the person who is giving Praman? Gowda.
Gowda. It's basically of her husband, but evidence of
উক্ত
DW.
মহিলাজনীৰ থানা আনন্দ বজাৰ গাঁৱৰ কৈমাৰী গাঁৱৰ মহিলা আছিল. He's giving some additional information also. গাঁওবুঢ়া. Any other document?
No lordship.
Produce something to show that she is the daughter of Montu Sheikh.
No lordship, no
Petition.
document, but lordship brother has adduced evidence.
Again, the brother and mama are equivalent.
Yes,
Unless you can prove that this person is the brother, only then you can go forward to refer to his evidence.
in this case, my lord, my humble prayer, if this matter is remanded back, she may adduce further evidence.
No, you produce that evidence before us.
Yes, lordship, that I.
You produce whatever
Yes.
evidence you want.
Yes, lordship.
We are satisfied.
In fact, I have done also. I have filed already one additional affidavit
You do.
in another case. Yes, lordship. I'll do
Whatever
that.
you want to do in the tribunal by going back, do it
Yes,
here.
yes, lordship, I'll do that.
The petitioner may produce any relevant material which may indicate that she is the daughter of Montu Sheikh, son of Abed, of the 1966 voters list of village Kawimari, where his name appears at serial 132.
Yes.
2 weeks,
3 weeks, lordship.
3 weeks. You talk with these people. There must be some document somewhere here.
Yes.
If you properly talk with
Yes.
them,
Yes, lordship.
definitely something will be there.
Yes, lordship. Sometimes they don't provide to us, but it might be there in the records also as well. This is a.
Then you ask them. We cannot
Yes.
presume that something will be
Yes,
in the
yes,
record
yes.
without
Yes,
calling
definitely,
for the
lordship.
record.
I'll get the dog.
One. Hobby one, who is the father?
Lordship, page 49. Sikandar Ali is the
Page
father.
40.
49, Lordship.
40. Secondar Ali is the father, son of
Yes.
Amiruddin.
Yes, Lordship. And Aimul Nessa is the mother.
Village Hetamari 2.
Yes, Lordship.
Mosaic is in the for whom. Now, which document you
Lordship,
show?
page 60, Lordship.
60. Some vernacular language land document.
Yes, Lordship. This is a certified copy of a chitta, Lordship, of village Bhetumari of 1958 and 59, Lordship.
That's very well.
Wherein,
Oh, this person secondary is a citizen, I believe,
yes, Lordship.
because you have already shown it.
Yes,
Show that this person is the daughter of secondary.
yes, Lordship. This land
I
only,
mean, son of secondary.
this land only he has inherited in
Sorry.
his name. The land document of at page number 59, Lordship. This land document is inherited by the petitioner, Lordship. Page 62, same DAG number, Lordship.
Record call. Yes, Mr. Fine. Let's call for the record. Recording.
Yes, sir.
6 weeks.
22. Niranjan.
Niranjan Namasudra.
Namasudra.
Yes.
Who is the father?
Father of Niranjan is Gagan Chandra Namasudra.
Page number?
Page number, Lordship, what is 78. And 76 also as well. 76 is the certificate of registration as a citizen, because they have, his parents have
This
migrated.
is a certificate or it's a format?
No, it's a certificate. I have the original one because it's written in fountain pen.
Maybe the one
Yes, Lordship. I
76 in
understand.
my page, everything is
This
blank.
is the reason I got the original documents, Lordship. Because it's written in fountain pen, so it's blurred, we cannot.
Gagan Ram Namasudra.
Yes,
So father of Niranjan is Gagan Ram.
yes, Lordship.
Which document will show?
Document, Lordship. Caste certificate, Lordship, page 82. Caste certificate. Because his parents died when he and his brother was a child. So they did not cast vote along with their parents. So
Yes, Mr. Pine, what is the evidentiary value of a caste certificate?
yes,
Don't tell me the DC will have to be examined before the tribunal now. Otherwise, this is a document issued after verification, normally caste certificate. Because the caste itself is such a sensitive issue. Because either you'll be benefit of that caste reservation or you'll not be benefited. So appropriate verification is made. So the information contained can be taken note of.
But the certificate is issued by Assam Anusupis or Jati Parishad.
Their only issue.
So
I think that the rules also prescribe that they can issue.
countersigned
it
by
is
the.
Countersigned by the SDO or DC. It was notice. Entry. 6 call for the records. Give the case number.
Interim Lordship.
Hmm?
Interim
You
Lordship.
don't want.
I want-
Okay. Cancel the interim. It is stated that the interim order is not required after being granted.
Heard that, Lordship. I apologize for
So
that.
interim order recalled.
I did not hear that word into.
32. Both of you shared the burden last evening. That you read one file, I'll read the other file.
Yes, Lordship.
After Sattar, who is the father?
Lordship, Abu Bakr Singh.
Page number
36, Lordship.
36. 32, 36. 36.
Yes, 36.
Transfer certificate.
Yes, Lordship.
Moirabari ME Madrasa. Father is Abu Bakr,
Yes, Lordship.
son of Bande.
Yes, Lordship.
but in this case, my lord, LCR is not received, my lord, probably.
Hmm?
LCR is probably not there.
No, it's a motion, first time I think. Oh, no,
No,
no, issue notice was issued earlier.
Let the LCR is not there, probably.
Interim was given earlier.
Yes, Lordship. Interim is there.
Earlier interim
Let the
completed.
LCR.
Yes.
The registry may issue a reminder for the LCR, earlier interim order to continue. Just after 2 weeks.
35.
I apologize, my lord. These are small villages that-
Included or it is not included?
My lord, we had caused one, not inquiry, my lord, we had asked for some instruction.
No. They are referring to some 4 villages, the inhabitants of the 4 villages.
They are, my lord, with due humility, my lord, they are encroachers as per our report, my lord.
We are not deciding encroacher or not. Are the 4 villages located inside the reserve forest?
Inside reserve forest.
Inside reserve
Inside.
forest.
And this reserve forest are of my lord 1990. Or
19.
1900, my lord, British eras, my lord.
Uh-huh.
And my lord. And apart
As
from
per
that,
your record, when did they enter the forest?
there are so no records, my lord. There are no records.
Because these are indigenous tribal people. And they may be covered by that Scheduled Tribe and Traditional Forest Dwellers Act.
1972, my lord, if my lord sees the last page of I had submitted one compilation, it's my Parawas instructions, my last page, my lord, since 1970, not all the villages, my lord.
So you do one thing, Mr. Borua,
My lord,
as the villages are located inside reserve forest,
yes,
will not be covered by the Assam Land and Revenue Regulations.
yes.
So at the best, he may be covered by that Scheduled Tribe and
2006,
Traditional Forest Dwellers Act. There is a definite procedure.
Section
You make
3,
an application, they'll consider it.
my lord. And my lord, it is basically for the scheduled tribe hills community.
So you make an application before the appropriate authority. They will consider your application, give you a hearing and pass an order. If you are entitled to the benefit of that act, they'll give you. If you're not entitled, they'll reject it.
And my lord, one more thing is that, my lord, the cutoff date was given as 13th day of December 2005.
Cut off for what purpose?
My lord, before that, the inhabitants should be of that area. That is,
No, the act says for the last 3 generations.
3 generations, my lord.
You
70.
prove that for last 3 generations are living there.
But-
And you also prove that you are a traditional forest dweller
yes, my lord, that last.
or a scheduled tribe who is dependent on the forest.
Yes,
Either of the 2 conditions. You prove it.
and the other thing is that these villages are already named by the councils. And
That will not create any legal right in favor
Yes.
of anybody.
I have, my lord, in my additional affidavit, my lord, I have named all the villagers in paragraph 2, my lord.
No, that's okay. But these cannot be collective petitions. You file individual petition. One man may be a traditional forest dweller, another man may not be.
Well, the only thing is that as a village, my lord, they have come to seek, but the individuals cannot engross because certain boundaries are set by the villagers. So within that village, my lord,
No, you prove your case.
Yes.
Whatever you do, you prove it. Because we are not the
Yes.
authority to
Only as a-
determine whether you are.
and in their report also, they say, my lord, that no application by the villagers.
No, Mr. Borua,
Yes,
we are not inclined to hear you in these aspects because moment we hear you, we'll have to give a finding. And if you give a finding that there is insufficient material to declare the petitioner in such manner as claimed, you may be prejudiced.
yes,
So it's better you go and make the application before the authority under that Scheduled Tribe Forest Dwellers Act.
all right.
And we have already passed a judgment, what procedure is to be followed and who are entitled, who are not entitled.
My lord, only thing is that as per their report, the name of the villagers, that may be reflected in the order. They've mentioned the name of the villagers. which
Why
are-
should we bind it only to these villagers? Anybody can go and make the application.
These villagers are also telling with my petition number.
Sorry.
These villages, my lord, not villagers,
What inquiry they have made, village, madam.
all fall under reserve forest.
Mr. Borua, in other words, if we decide everything. If we don't decide, we don't decide anything, only require them to entertain your application.
Only the names they have reflected in their reports of the
What?
village.
No, why should we put it?
Then they will file application.
No, why should we put it?
It's the forest report, madam. First page, madam. The name of the 22
We
villages.
have not asked anybody to make any inquiry. It
Then
is,
we'll file.
it is on their own, they have made some more inquiry.
Yes,
We required only one information. Whether these places are located inside reserve forest or it is located outside.
yes.
We have got the information that they are inside. That's all. We never asked them to make any inquiry. Why should we now entertain that inquiry report and pass our orders?
And another village is not in the forest, ma'am. They've mentioned second page, that is Santipur village. It's under district council forest.
you are involved in two different.
Two, my lord, 24 villages are 23 villages, my lord. Out of 23, 22 are reserve forest and 21 is under district council proposed reserve forest.
Proposed is not a reserve forest.
And that apart, my lord,
Because once you declare reserve forest, there is a particular procedure you'll have to follow. You'll have to give the notice, you'll have to give hearing, all kind of
Right.
things.
in fact, my lord, eviction plan has also been submitted. my lord.
Hmm?
Eviction plan has also been submitted.
No, before you do that, you
Right.
have to entertain their application,
My lord,
whether they have any legal right under
Right.
that particular act.
my lord, we'll do that. We'll do that.
For that, there will be a factual verification whether three generations of these people were living there, who are they, from where they have come, everything will be gone into.
And
Hmm.
schools are also established.
Sorry,
The district council established school also, LP school,
that will not,
in the area.
that will not give
Yes,
you any
that will
legal
not be
right.
fine. But the area surrounding area, my lord, is the.
If they have done so, they have done an illegal act. You cannot take the support of an illegal act by the council. And environment, you'll have to take it seriously. See the condition nowadays,
Yes, sir.
almost all over the world. What is happening?
Possibly in scheduled tribe area, my lord, 6 schedule.
That's
They are
your,
protected.
that's your only window available
Yes.
to you. We don't pass any order, we give you liberty to go and make application.
Some observation.
Then we have to decide. Observations are always on the basis of the decision that the court arrives at.
my lord,
Otherwise, we have no
regarding, my
jurisdiction.
lord, the benefit under the scheduled tribe act.
No, my lord, there are certain criteria, my lord, they have to fulfill. My
Yes.
lord, it's very clear.
How can we give take a view whether you are entitled or you are not
Yes.
entitled? We'll say these villages are admittedly in the reserve forest. Petitioner claims right under that thing. Petitioners may submit individual applications and the authority will consider it as per law. We are not going to write anything beyond that.
My lord, village man. We have come as a village man.
Hmm.
They-
Or else we dismiss this PIL. We find no merit.
All right, my lordship, under the act, lordship will give liberty. man.
Somebody will have to verify, man, from who are these people, from where they have come, and since when they are living there.
I have, my lord, in my affidavit, I have brought, my lord.
They have to satisfy, my lord, either they're dependent, mere STSC invoking one won't do, my lord. They will have to satisfy that they're dependent on, my lord.
Forest village judgment কি procedure follow কৰিব লাগিব detail দিব লাগিব একো নহয় মানে who are entitled and what procedure to use
No, it is satisfy.
COVID is a company member we do one thing, Mr. Gogoi, he will list it next week. In the meantime, this court has already passed a judgment.
I also recall, my lord.
We'll
name is
try
not-
to find out that judgment. You take a copy of that one.
Well.
And we'll only provide that if your claim is that as a scheduled tribe intricately connected with forest or as a traditional forest dweller, you are claiming any legal right. You are at liberty to make an application, and once the application is made, as per the law laid down in that judgment, they will examine it.
Well. That's true. My lord is very correct. I'll also try to find out the judgment, my lord.
Take the help by court.
Yes,
We'll try to place it out. List again on so and so, next week at a DDO. Mr. D. Gogoi, Land Council for a Forest Department has produced certain materials based upon which it is stated that how many villages?
23 villages.
There are 23 villages involved in this PL petition. No, that out of the 23 villages involved, 22 are located inside reserve forest, whereas one village is outside the reserve forest, but there is a proposal to also convert the said village into a reserve forest. In respect of the village which is outside the reserve forest, any right to the land would be governed under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation 1886, and the petitioners may would be required to file appropriate application under the said regulation for recording their names in the record for recording of their names in the record of rights. And as regards the villages within the reserve forest, the petitioners make a claim that they are scheduled tribe people
Hills.
intricately connected with the forest, and therefore a legal right is accrued to them under the scheduled tribe and traditional forest dweller act. In view of the above, as paid for list on so and so.
11th May.
As part of.
It's already part of. A copy of the report provided by Mr. D. Govind and Council Forest Department dated 28/4/20 kept on record. Sorry, it kept on record. We will.
Thank you.